When your door is always open, so is the fridge. At Kroger, however you shop, in-store, pickup, great prices, deals, and rewards. That's a win-win-win. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
like
Evening,
especially if
everybody.
you want to do a lot of different things. You know what I mean?
It's
Like
kind
if
of like
you
a
want,
rogue.
kind of.
It's
Like
the
you,
bard of
It's that's
Left
it. The
Behind.
bard. I knew. Except it's not gay.
Right. It's an ungay bard.
You don't know that.
Not that there's anything wrong with
There's
that.
nothing wrong with that.
that's right. That's right.
I'll give you a line.
Speaking of, we went and saw the movie today, the D&D movie.
Is
My
it
son
good?
and I.
The gay?
It's worth your time. It's worth your time.
I want to go see it. I haven't seen it yet. I can't believe I haven't. Oldest, my youngest could not give two shits about D&D. I've tried to get him to play. He's all into sports and
Yeah.
all this shit. But my oldest, he's so into D&D. He's like worse than I am. And I can't believe I haven't seen it with him. But he probably wants to go see it with his girlfriend because she plays too. So
Yeah,
Well,
I'm,
I
I'm
have
it's a bit packed,
he's
but it's good.
so
yeah.
So what level do they get to? I still can't find anybody to tell me the answer to that.
Mm.
Yeah, they're
Uh,
keeping that. They don't want to tell.
man, there's one character that obviously has a 17 or 18, right? So I was trying to judge like how much of their character is charisma versus strength versus con, right?
Well, I wonder if they actually made player character sheets for.
Character sheets first. Yeah,
Oh, that'd be
I
awesome if
think
they
they
did.
did. I think they
they're
did.
they're
I bet
you
they
can
did
get them
too.
on D&D Beyond.
Movie or after they shot the movie.
I've been
That's cool.
trying to figure out how you could make a movie or a show, um, but actually do roll the dice for it. You know, have it play it out just like a freaking game, but then like
Hmm.
have dice rolls, like
Well, you could have like a little box down in the
movie
bottom
dice
of at the bottom of
that
the
determine what
screen,
happens on the
and every
cliffhanger.
time like one of them swings a sword or whatever, you would see like a die roll.
Yeah, you can
But
say
then
I'm
actually
about to
instead of
swing the
actually
sword. Yeah.
writing it, yeah, instead of actually writing it to determine what happens, you actually roll the dice.
Kind of like a
I
choose
mean,
your
you
own
you
adventure, but
you
Yeah,
could roll the dice
like
as
a
you write.
CG version of.
It would be more fun
yeah,
if
roll
they
the
rolled the
dice as
dice
you're
while
writing.
they were writing.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll the dice as you're writing. Keep track of those dice scores and then put them up on the screen. I
Yeah,
think that would
post
be
them.
fun.
Yeah.
That would be fun. I don't know if it would
I
be
really,
popular with the wider market, but it would definitely be interesting for us.
I really thought though in this D&D movie they were going to be making some references to their levels in some kind of a jokingly way, you know.
Well, you could
But
probably guess by what spells they cast or.
You can tell that they're not playing by the rules by what they're doing in this movie.
Yeah.
uh,
Well, then I won't go see it.
yeah.
But I mean, it's definitely not as mature of an audience as Game of Thrones. It's definitely targeting a PG-13
Oh yeah.
market. So but there's that, and that's definitely a factor. But I think it's a fun movie in that genre for that audience. I mean, I think if I were 10 or 12 instead of an old man, I would really
Oh,
really
my
on the
son
movies that
loved it.
I liked. Based on the movies I liked when I was that age, I think I would love this if I was that age.
Hmm.
Well, the only way I'll go see it is if I find out that they've cast Tom Hanks, who apologizes for Mason.
Incredible. What are you talking about? Dude,
I
shame
mean,
on you, Jeffrey.
my dad almost didn't let me play D&D when I was a kid because of that movie.
I tell you what, I still remember the Christmas morning getting up and seeing the Player's Handbook, the Dungeon Master's Guide, and the Monster Manual all
Wow.
I
Wow.
wish
you know,
Sandy
that's
didn't
pretty
buy that.
early.
I had to buy my own
I had the
starter
red
set.
box. I had the red box set. The
I did
first.
too.
I skipped right over. Well, I had the box too, but I bought it's but
I
getting the
had
books,
all of
man, that
that
was
shit
just
until just a
I
few
loved it.
years ago. I had a freaking mouse problem in my upstairs bedroom area, and I lost all of that. I lost basically everything I gave a shit about from my childhood over the
Steven,
years.
I know you'll get this reference, but every D&D book I bought until I was about maybe 12 years old came from oh shit, I said
Busy
just
bee.
Busy Bee. Yeah,
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 busy
I was
down
gonna
there
say
by
the
the railroad track bridge in
yeah
Frankfurt.
uh,
yeah
yeah.
the store in Lexington was the Rusty Dragon.
Rusty Scabbard.
Oh, there
Rusty
you go.
Scabbard. That's right. Rusty
And it's
Scabbard.
it's still there, but it's in a different location. But the store still exists.
Busy Bee is?
No, it's Rusty Scabbard.
Oh, I've never been there, so.
I remember
So
they
Joe
used to
Bob is
sell they used to sell D&D stuff at Thornsberry's next to
oh
Shillitoe.
yeah.
I remember that.
Yep.
Thornberries, yep. Next to Shillitoes, yep. I love thornberries,
Yep.
man. When I was a
Oh,
kid, my
absolutely.
parents would drag my ass to the mall. I'd go straight there. I'm like, Mom, I'll be here all day. Just come back here when you're ready to go.
You remember they had that treasure chest that you could go and pick something
Oh
out
yeah,
of on your birthday?
That's right.
Yep.
oh yeah, oh
Yep.
yeah,
It was Busy Bee Professor.
oh yeah. Little professor. That was another place. Yeah,
Yep. Right by the
yeah,
Kmart.
I
yep.
used to. I used to just on a similar but different topic. I used to wear out the toy departments at Hills, Hex, and Kmart.
Hex, Hex. My
Hex.
God, you guys had a Hex
To
too? We
Yep.
had a Hex
to
downtown, right beside. Our Hex was right beside Ancient Age Distillery,
Yep.
which is now Buffalo Trace. Yeah, it was right
I would
beside it.
I would call them up and be like, "Do you have the R2D2 rubber glove? Do you have the new Obi-Wan Kenobi with the lightsaber?"
We
I
always got
remember
chased out of Hex for knocking the balls out of that big the
Ball bin.
yeah, the ball
I
bin.
went to Hills the day that the Yoda action figure got released.
Oh yeah, I'd
Oh,
wear them
that's
out,
big
man.
time.
I'd just wear them
He
out.
had the little cloth cloak on top of his action figure, and then he had like that little shitty snake wrapped around his neck for
Yep,
no good
little
reason.
plastic snake sitting around his neck.
Yeah, what were the snakes all about?
Well,
Well,
Clearly,
the
somebody has
swamp.
not seen the
that
movie.
was marketed towards the Cajuns.
That was his dinner. He
That's
capitalized.
right.
That's right.
How do you grow so big eating this food?
What do you think that stew tasted like?
Well,
I
apparently
don't
not
know.
good. He just didn't care for it.
Yeah, that's right.
It looked like mud.
Uh, oh, good old swamp. Taking
Gold
with
So my turn
swamps
to
Circle.
read
too.
the
I
journal.
remember I got an
Gold
X-wing card at
Circle.
Gold Circle.
Gold Circle. That was where
Um,
Target is
That
now,
was
right?
by
that's
Chi
where
Chi's,
Target is
wasn't
now.
it?
Yeah.
Wasn't that by Chi
Yes,
Chi's?
Gold Circle. Yep.
Gold Circle. I remember that
Jake,
Oh,
place.
unless somebody else is claiming the journal, yes, it's you.
My
You want
hand
to give it a
still
shot, Stephen?
it still hurts, but I mean I've just got to start stretching them out
Okay.
widthwise. That's what he's telling me, so it'll be a good thing for me to try.
Well, I
Okay.
hope for anybody who has
If
to
you're
write the
sure.
journal that
Yeah, yeah,
that
I'm good.
Joe rages into Jide because it makes it a lot more fun to write the journal when you're writing for Jide.
Obviously, yeah.
writing for Judd.
Oh
So
man, I
I'll
was
just
having a
jump
good
in
time.
before you in the rotation. Um, James, I'll jump in before you.
Okay.
There's Mr. Joe Bob.
Oh yeah, we're having a meltdown in there.
Uh oh.
All right.
Awesome.
So
Is
I've
it?
had this weekend the Scarlet's boss, the superintendent, who we've had on the show before.
Yep.
I think it's probably safe to say she's the only superintendent of a public school system that's ever been on
I think we got that market cornered.
role playing. Yeah, a role playing podcast, actual play podcast. But anyway, her kids are they're out of town. She had to go to conference present with her, so we've had her kids. So they've been wanting to play with D&D. So we ran them through a little Candlekeep Mysteries level 1
No shit.
the last 2 days,
How was it?
and they finished up. And we got two new converts. They're ready to they're loving it.
Nice. Well,
Awesome.
How was
Awesome.
the adventure from that standpoint?
It was fun. We convinced Scarlett to play with us, so that was fun.
you just giving some pre-gens or they roll up characters?
No, we rolled them up, rolled their own characters. We had let's see, Max was as a Dragonborn paladin,
Nice.
Awesome.
Hell of a kid.
and
Solid choice.
Maria was is Kalashar. It's like kind of like a shape shifting type thing.
Mm.
Druid, and Scarlet was Tim the Goblin Rogue.
Tim. Man, shoo, that
Timitar.
Timata,
Timitar.
Timothy.
Timata, Timmer,
Just the 3-person party.
Mm-hmm.
Timmer.
My
I haven't
first
heard from
experience in a
CJ.
TPK.
CJ,
Yeah, he's here.
Yep.
See,
What's up?
Jay.
Hey, CJ.
My first experience in of a TPK was in Candlekeep. We got TPK'd in Candlekeep.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It did indeed.
Yep,
That's brutal.
it was brutal.
What
Brutes
level?
Magoots.
Third, I think, or
Third,
yeah, I
I
think we're
think I
third level.
just because
Yeah.
I just selected my. Yeah. Anyway, all right. So I think we got everybody with us. Welcome. Glad to have you. Um, hope everybody's had a good weekend, and let's kick off the new week with the TPK of our own.
Let's don't say we did.
So you guys wrapped up a little random encounter, tough random encounter,
Was
as I recall, with
Yeah.
some dire wolves that just kept coming and kept coming and kept coming.
took 2 episodes.
But you persevered and prevailed. And unfortunately, you kill all those dire wolves, and they don't have anything of any consequence to provide you.
Except a fang. I knock a fang out of one of them. I'm going to start making a necklace.
All right, very good. That is acceptable.
Were the pelts worth anything?
I don't know. Can you do you know how to skin a dire wolf?
I mean,
You can try it. Give me
Be a
a
survival check.
give me a nat. Oh, jeez.
Animal handling?
Should be a medicine.
I think it'd be survival because you're cutting pelts.
You can give me a medicine or a survival.
I mean, Heckle's sure going to act like he does.
I believe I would be proficient at that.
Wow.
Maybe
Okay.
expertise at that.
Oh, that was y'all.
Y'all looks like he's got it pretty good, but
Let's see. Survival. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Here we go. Oh, should have rolled medicine. There's the +5.
Guidance.
God, poor Ackles is still exhausted.
you still got to tan it. You still have where you can make it useful.
Yeah, all you've done so far is just one of you has succeeded at skinning him.
I was just
Yeah,
rolling
you
for
got to make
fun.
you got to make a slurry and put it on there, and then dry it out, and blah 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 blah.
Got to make a stone knife to scrape the.
Now, if only you had a
Mm-hmm.
bag of colding, you might be able to keep it.
I have a bone saw. If you would like to employ that into your
I
endeavors.
mean, this battle just ended. Would we say that Heckle, we have went back to.
How
Yeah,
long?
you're back to
It
Heckle.
only lasts one
Oh,
minute.
damn it. That runs my one thing.
Well,
Um,
if it just ended,
how
you can try say 6 seconds before you run out
I
of
mean,
your
Jai
drink.
would have instantly stood out with his arms sticking straight out like there's a damn cape on him. Just spinning around in circles, just making sure it fit.
Wearing it like a cape. All right, I feel you.
and the
And
spectral version of Calamus flying around with the one, you know, uh, corporeal feather there, flies back to Oglethorpe, and it just kind of just turns into like smoke, and then lands into his cap from the dragon's breath.
Joe, I said something before you got here. I just want to tell you that writing for Jive was the highlight of my approved, and I really enjoyed it.
I'll be honest, I have not got to read it yet, but I'm sure it will be fantastic.
I improvised some catchphrases that I thought would suit.
Oh, this has got to get good
Absolutely,
then.
absolutely. All right, so a couple of you all are messed up a little bit. I guess it's up to you if you want to. It's early afternoon. But if you want to take a rest, you can, or if you want to just try to keep plugging along, looks like
I'm beat
yeah,
up.
it's up
I'm
up
gonna
to you
use
guys.
use a
Whatever you want
couple.
to do.
I'm gonna at least use one spell slot for healing word. Give myself at least something.
Okay.
Max.
I'm going to use half of my good berries.
All right.
I
I still have 40 or 10 good berries, 40 hit points worth to give out if nobody else wants to use theirs. And I used them yesterday, or have them from yesterday, so I can still
How many?
cast it again today if need be. I have all of them. 40 hit points, but 10 good berries.
I'll
Well,
take one if
Okay.
you'll give me one.
I would take one as
Oh, that's
well.
right,
If
because you get the
Yep.
extra points on it.
How many? Just tell me. Go ahead and give a count. Everybody run.
I would like one.
John wants one.
Salim would take one.
Salim wants one.
Got 16 wounds. How many do they do a piece?
4. So let's give you 4. Anybody else?
Not dried, but cool.
So I've got 4 left.
Salim, you took one, Salim?
Yes.
So that should heal you completely, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Miroslav, did you add your hit points back yet?
I did.
Okay. All right.
I used 5 of my
Okay,
own good
so-
berries and took one of CJ's, and I'm at
Gotcha.
1 wound at this moment.
So, so you're healed up. You take a little bit of take a few minutes to gather yourselves. You skin one of those dire wolves. Now you got just a skin of a dire wolf with no means of preserving it. It's
It's
probably
got
gonna smell a little
blood
bad.
and
You got it.
tendons and viscera hanging off of it.
No, we still have all
And
our 10 hit points from if we had them from before still, because
Yep.
battle just ended. We're still good.
so you
How long does that last?
I think until
You
we rest or something's reapplied.
I looked it up,
no,
and
how long does the effect last?
the effect lasts for, I want to say, a minute or two. Hold on, let me check. But
So we should all
shitty
have
thing about temp hit points is I looked it up. Temp hit points don't have a duration unless it specifically states. And I guess technically because Twilight Sanctuary has a duration, it's only a minute. From what I can gather from the rules, they would go away whenever I got knocked out.
Yeah, I don't believe that's right.
But I'm not 100%. That's all I could really find online because
Well, it's not like you put it up around you. So if your body goes down, it's still on you because it's not concentration. It's still
well, it says that it says that it goes away. The
Goes
sphere
away.
moves with you and it lasts for 1 minute or until you are incapacitated or die.
Oh,
Well, if you become incapacitated, it would go away. I think that's correct, but it would hit points off of everybody's sheet. I don't think. I wouldn't.
I mean, they don't go away if we leave that range, right?
Tip hit
Once they're
points
on your
are
sheet,
kind
they're
of
on that
vague.
sheet.
Right. Because the only thing that it says in the official wiki is that let me find it exactly. Unless a
Jared can make
feature
a
that
ruling any
grants
way he
you
wants, but
unless a feature that grants you temporary hit points has a duration, they last until they're depleted or finish a long rest. It's it can be interpreted a couple different ways. So
All right,
either one.
that's good. You
so
still got it.
Cool.
Okay. So, do you want to continue on making your way towards Valaki?
yeah. So we're heading north on this path. Is that true?
You're kind of north. It's kind of turning to the northwest,
Okay.
and you're rolling on, rolling on, rolling on, and it's just the typical gloom of that you have come to be so familiar with here in Barovia. And the path eventually, or the road, it's not really a path, it's a road.
Dial pad.
Well, it turns back
Sorry.
to the north. That's all right. And everybody give me a perception check, please.
Bad.
Hold on.
Packers
Rolling disadvantage.
rolling large.
Hold
I'm
on.
doing
Hold
a
on.
great
Hold on.
job as your scout.
Perception check. Give me a
Perception.
second.
It's amazing.
Henry. Big bankroll.
Yeah, we need Rogue bad.
Pooh.
So as you start to turn north and off the path to the west a good ways, sticking out is Aklis and Salim and Henry Heckel notice what appears to be the blades of a windmill turning slowly in this light breeze. And as you continue along, you see now, as the road turns completely north, there is a branch off to the left. And the windmill appears to be further on down that left path.
We're either near a town or a farm. There's a windmill up ahead.
And pickup truck plugged into the windmill.
And
They
a
should
bunch
be
of
using
dead
child
birds.
slaves for that.
And a bunch of dead birds
Oglethorpe,
all around them. Yes.
I assume one of you will mention the windmill to the party. Oglethorpe, you being the scribe wizard, recall something
Yes.
that you found in the death house about a deed
Oh.
to a windmill.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Let me open that up. Yeah. Let me open that up. Inventory. Wills and deeds. Here we are. It doesn't say what the will is, though. It just says a collection of papers, including a deed to a house and a deed to a windmill. So windmill.
Let me see if I can find that. I don't remember if there was a.
The will is signed by Elizabeth Durst.
The Durst.
Let's
So,
see.
that you were not told about any windmill or path off to the left when that you were given directions to go to Valaki. But here it is. You have that option available to you if you so choose.
He says he goes. He's reading the will. It's like this will was bequeathed to Rose Valdia and Thornbold, the two children that we found their remains in the house. That's all I know.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about it. Just signed by Gustav and Elizabeth Durst, that bequeaths the house, the windmill, and all other family property to Rosavalda and Thornbolt Durst. So you're in the possession of a deed to a windmill.
Well, we know what
As
kind of things they got up to in this house. What do you think they
I,
did at the windmill?
I can tell you right now, some of my uncanny abilities, I am quite proficient in writing all sorts of legal contracts, deeds, wills, and such. And I am also recognized as a legal notary in all of the realms of 5th edition. So, by all of this, I say that we are the legal owners of this windmill.
I once had in mind a gentleman named Beauregard J. de Zoma, who was skilled in the art of all legal matters. If only he were here with us, he would know the veracity of this claim.
It is, trust me, I am well versed in all forms of documents. We are the legal owners of this.
I do
Yeah.
trust you, of course, implicitly. Why would I distrust a man who claims to be the greatest wizard who ever lived 1,000 years ago?
I am the greatest. How dare you question me? And then when he holds his staff up, and it just like sparks like come out of it, like a little puff of smoke, and nothing.
Blows
Are
up
you a
back in his
Mormon,
face.
sir?
It's just and it like blows back in Oglethorpe's face. It's all black like
Yeah, yeah. He's
those
got the
old
soot on,
flash,
like
those
cameras.
old
Yeah,
flash pictures.
yes. He says, "What was I talking about again?"
I'm reminded of Without a Clue.
What were we talking about?
Well, I guess we need to maybe clean out our new base of operations.
Arena, do you have any thoughts on exploring in some haste to reach Valaki?
I definitely think anything we stumble upon is worth investigating.
I agree with the young lady.
I like. Maybe
All
they
right.
have a bed and we can get a long rest.
So, all right. So you want to head down that path?
I would, yeah.
We
Yeah.
had no
I want.
problem where the windmill or anything, right?
No.
I did say that there was a windmill up ahead. I did.
All right.
So as you start down this path, the path, because it is much more of a path here than a road, and you, it kind of starts hugging this little hillside, and as you come around the bend, you see this. The only way to describe it is ancient. It is an ancient windmill. Um, and it's kind of tilting a little bit to one side as if it's
Oglethorpe says, "This is a new model of windmill. I've never seen such technology before."
and so it's kind of rough looking, but not like spooky scared, but it just kind of looks like a sad little building, you know. But the veins, the blades, they are turning, and you see a little bit of a wisp of smoke coming out of the chimney.
Mm.
I would like to inspect the path for recent traffic.
Um, all right, give me a survival check.
It looks like perhaps we have to evict someone.
Is the
After
wind?
the one,
Is there a wind blowing?
You know,
So
to
it's a
decoy
very
the
light
front.
breeze, so it's
All
not
right.
moving very fast.
Just making sure there's actually wind to move the turbines.
Yeah, the Miroslav, it's for as glum and gloomy as it always is here. The path is surprisingly compact and hard, and you don't really you don't see anything that looks like fresh tracks or anything like that. So
Oglethorpe puts his monocle on and looks, see if he can see any tracks.
So I can I
um,
can keep giving guidance to whoever when you do that.
you see what Oglethorpe, you kind of hunched over a little bit, and you
Hmm.
I would say that you got down on your hands and knees, but then you probably wouldn't be able to get back up.
No,
You
God,
kind of
no,
it doesn't
don't,
help with
please,
that. That's
please don't do that to me.
you
I'm too old.
you look down, and you see what looks like maybe a wheel of a wagon or a cart or something, but that has been maybe through there at some point. Just a little bit of a rut.
Road has been traveled by wagon wheels. There's a cart that's been coming through here, making a permanent indention. So we know that something's been hauling in and out of here. Maybe cheese. I don't know.
Are there any outbuildings along
Um,
the windmill?
you don't see any outbuildings, but you do see, kind of beyond the building, there is a forest. There's some woods, and there's like a little stone fence that goes around the outskirts of the windmill.
Heck, I was going to
And
ask if he needs to ready his injection of his landlord blend.
his landlord blend.
Yes.
You do notice, and as you kind of hear a little bit on this sound set, you hear the squawking of a bird,
Oh shit!
and you look up and you see a raven alight top of the door of the windmill,
Shit.
and
That is
it's
never a good sign.
kind of hopping and squawking and carrying on. Now, Arena, you would know that in Barovia, ravens are typically known as, omens of good fortune or good luck.
Hmm.
So I would be pleased to see the raven.
Hmm.
Kill the raven.
Don't kill the raven.
You said there was a low wall around the windmill. Is there? Does it go around it without an opening, or is there a gate?
There is a gate indeed.
I jump over the
Okay.
wall.
All right.
Oh,
Oh God, it's a table situation again.
Roll a
Jump
dexterity
over the
check.
wall. Roll a
Oh
athletics or
Jesus!
How low is the wall? I'll just step
Here,
over.
I was just say I'll go
I
ahead
mean,
and give you
it's like
guidance
it's
just
like a 3 foot
beforehand.
tall stone wall, like you would see going down, Paris Pike, or how many other hundreds of roads in central Kentucky.
All right.
oh, you really making him
Uh,
roll for a 3 foot wall?
I am. It's in the tradition of the table.
I
You hop
got you.
right over, no problem.
Oglethorpe will go through the gate. He's not going to try to hop
Okay.
over this thing.
So you go through the gate, and it's a little stone, stone like foot shit, it's like sandstones that are lay out a little sidewalk type
Hmm.
situation from the gate up to the and as you get closer, the raven becomes agitated. It's the best way I can say it.
I think
And
he's.
with that, I'm going to.
So I think Irina would indicate that um, I believe the raven is trying to communicate something to us. They are good luck and good fortune, and we need to be mindful of anything they may be trying to communicate to us.
I believe it's telling us to go in.
Are we within 30 feet of the windmill now?
Uh, yeah, sure.
Okay. When we get within that range, I'm gonna go ahead and use detect magic.
Okay. You hear that windmill?
Also,
Listen to that.
yeah,
Listen
it's
to that
cool.
sound effect.
Yeah.
Nice. That's cool.
You're
Did he detect
detecting
any
magic.
magic?
All right, let me
Hmm.
take a look and see if you detect any magic. What's the range of detect magic?
30 feet. It can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by a foot of stone, an inch of common metal, dirt, or wood.
Okay.
And I can sense a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any.
Um, you detect the slightest magic coming from inside the windmill.
Do I know if it's
So the raven is not
school?
detecting?
The
No,
raven is
just
not detecting.
inside.
Okay.
Is it the same amount as was in the pies? Like a very faint, like tiny, tiny, like you said?
Um, this does not seem to be the same magic that's in the pies, at least that you're detecting right now. Maybe that's what you'll
Well,
find
not say
later. I
magic, but
don't
like
know.
the same level. You said it was faint, faint. You said both of them were
Yeah,
kind of
it's just
faint.
yeah, it's just very faint. It's very faint because partly is because it's probably at the very edge of his
Yeah,
30 feet, and
in the
partly
middle of that.
because it's not super magic, and you're going through some walls and all that.
Yeah.
Salim is going to
I'm
walk up
just
to the door of the windmill and shush everybody and with his hand and listen at the door.
All right, give me a check, please.
It
Yeah.
could be
Also,
just a permanent gust spell to keep the windmill going.
As you put your ear to the door, and the raven and carrying on something, quite a bit.
Calm down, Raven. I'm going in.
It
But
could be
you
worrying us
do
not to go in.
detect
Or alerting.
maybe
Go
the
ahead.
sound of it's a female voice. It sounds like maybe it's singing, maybe it's humming. You can't quite tell through the door.
Right.
Like humming a song?
That's yeah, it sounds like singing or humming. It's just very muffled.
Sorry.
All right.
It's
I'm
either
gonna
singing or humming.
Gotcha.
The voice is very muffled.
I'm gonna
I,
look up at the raven. I'm gonna use speech of beast and leaf and just ask it, are you trying to keep us out from whatever's inside?
Okay, what is speech of leaf and beast?
You have the ability to communicate in a limited manner with beasts and plants. They can understand the meaning of your words, though you have no special ability to understand them in return. You have advantage on all charisma checks you make to influence them.
But it doesn't say
One,
that they can communicate with you, though, right?
once for
No,
yes, once for
just
down.
more of like just more of like
Yeah,
flap the wings if it's trying
or
to keep
or
us out.
nod your head.
Yeah.
shit once for yes and twice for no.
So there's no language comes back to you, but I would say that there is a sense of concern that emanates from this raven.
I'm gonna look at Salim as he's at the door and just let him know that that raven is not. He does not want us to go in. Whatever's on the inside, it's concerned him quite a bit.
I think we should
I
just
pull a
keep walking.
mistletoe out of my bag and wave it over my quarterstaff and cast Shillelagh.
All right.
Oglethorpe is going to produce the deed and show it to the Raven and say, "By the rights of the realms of Fifth Edition, we are the legal owners of this windmill."
They perhaps we just knock at the door. If we hear someone in there, you know.
Oglethorpe's basically got a search warrant.
Is the Raven
Basically,
concerned because of the group of burly men that are approaching the door? Would it respond differently if Irina approached the door?
Oh, I don't know.
approach.
So Irina's gonna go and approach the door to find out how the Raven responds.
It squawks and hops.
Oglethorpe, what are the 5E rules of squatting?
Well, I can tell you this: if there's squatters in there, they will be ejected.
But what if
I
it
own
is
this place.
a woman with a family living in a windmill? Who knows?
Gas, grass, or ass. Nobody rides for free.
What do you guys want to do?
Knock on the
Do
door.
you
On
want?
the door.
Salim knocks on the door.
Politely, you know.
Hello, inside the windmill.
Let's let Irina. Let's let Irina knock on the door. She's,
A woman's voice
you
to
know,
another woman would be beneficial, I would think.
yeah, and I think that she's also been the calmest. You know, we're all kind of agitated and ready to go, and she's kind of being the most level-headed. So let's let her.
Okay.
Hello,
So
inside the windmill.
you knock on the door, and the raven squawks a couple times and flies off. And as your knocking ceases, you hear a little bit of shuffling from inside the door, and someone yell out, "Mother, is that you?" And the door
Ooh.
begins to open.
I wonder if this is Mad Mary's daughter.
I just thought that same thing. Could
And
be.
What was her name again?
Gertruda,
What was her name again?
Gertruda.
Gertruda. That's right.
and the door opens, and there is like she's mid 50s. She looks kind of plain, nothing stands out about her. And again says, "Mother, is that you?" "Oh, well, you're not mother. What? We so Who are you and what brings you here? We so rarely have visitors. Please, 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 where are my men? Come in, come in." And she opens up the door wide for you and invites you all in.
Oglethorpe does an insight check.
Yeah.
Seems genuine.
How long did it take us to walk to the?
Hard to read.
I will as well.
We're not picking up on it.
Of course. Son of a poop knuckle.
How long did it take us to
5.
walk to the windmill?
It was a couple hours.
Okay.
Yes. Awesome.
Man, look at those rolls.
Axel is just happy to be here.
Oh, I didn't roll. Insight.
I got a
All right.
17 insight.
Okay. Okay.
17
Look at
says
Arena
13.
nailing it.
Yeah.
Oh, you gave yourself guidance. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Um, go to have everybody drop down. Irina, you notice when she catches sight of you, there's not surprised, but she's a little startled when she sees you. But she covers it up really, really quickly. But nobody else notices it. And she continues to open up the door and invite you all. Please, please come in, come in.
I think Irina would introduce herself to see if she would get another possible response from her.
Well, introduce yourself then.
Is going to step over the threshold into the little the little living area and
Okay.
introduce herself as my name is Irina. These are my traveling companions. We have come
Irina,
a long
what
way.
a what a lovely, lovely girl you are. My goodness, you are quite stunning. But well, please, please, how rude of me. Come in, come in. And as the door opens wider, you notice that this main floor of this windmill appears to have been turned into a makeshift kitchen. There are pots and pans scattered about. There is the oven is clearly on. You see the fire heating the oven, and you smell this aroma that seems familiar, but you can't quite place. Smells delicious, and actually, Miroslav just feels an overwhelming urge to have a piece of pie
Was your
Can you,
as this
was your
aroma.
mother perhaps the pie lady, Mrs. O'Lady?
when
Well,
we
Notice that
I mean, I don't believe my mother has ever been called the pie lady, but yes, yes. Why, I'm baking some pies now. And she turns around and she kind of points over to the oven, and then she yells up, "Sister, sister, visitors, please come down. Sister, come down." And from, "I'm busy. I'm busy. I haven't got time for visitors." And, "Oh, don't mind my sister. She's quite shy." And she goes over and like pulls out a teapot and starts setting out some um, cups and saucers on the table. "Please, please, join me for some tea. We we have so few visitors." And again, it's this large brick oven. It takes up most of one side of the room. The oven is clearly baking something. It smells delicious. You see surrounding the oven on some shelves, there's some jars of condiments and ingredients. There are a couple rubbish bins that look like they're filled with some small animal bones and bits of discarded dough. And yeah, I mean, it just looks like she's in here making meat pies at the time.
I
Is
would,
probably what it looks like with those bones.
I would like to look as closely as I may to see what ingredients I see, because I'm quite curious about these pies.
yeah, I'm scanning the room. I'm still
All right,
super
Ac-
skeptical of those pies.
Ackles, as a brewer, ought to be pretty adept at reading a kitchen.
sure. So you see, you see flour. There's some sugar. There's multiple containers of looks like green herbs or spices or things like that. You see there's are a couple different bins filled with like carrots and potatoes. Um, and you do see a couple of empty cages that are scattered them that probably contained at one point or another whatever animals they use to cook their meat pies. There are you see several gourds that they're probably using for measuring. There's a chicken coop that's got some chickens in it, and there are some laid eggs, some eggs in the nest of the chicken coop. And you do notice on one of the shelves there are some vials that look like they look kind of like potion vials, and one of them is labeled youth, and it looks like it's a golden liquid of some sort. There's another one that's labeled laughter,
Oh, do they have a
and
live,
it is
laugh,
a red
love sign?
liquid. And then there's another one labeled mother's milk, greenish white and milky liquid. And that's kind of what you see.
I assume none
Oh,
of those things would mean anything to us.
and every now and then you hear coming from a box with some holes in it, you hear like the croak of a toad or a frog or something along those lines.
As everyone's kind of looking around, doing their own thing, you're gonna see kind of Heckler kind of, in the best Barney Fife way possible, kind of start getting irritated. Just kind of throw his hands up in the air and be like, "Well, aren't we going to tell her that she's got to go?"
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
And and she kind of has this startled look on her face and says, "I've got to go. What do you mean, got to go?"
Is this lady's name perhaps Edna?
And she's looking at you like she starts cussing you loudly.
And she
No,
puts a shoe in my face.
that's right.
Jared, I discreetly reach out with my.
Yep, I'm
Oh,
looking to see what we got here. Um,
While we do this, I'm going to
you
kind
did
of
not.
situate myself like in front of the door almost
Are
like
you
I'm
guys
holding
on a
the lock.
map?
No, no.
Just the
Okay.
same as
Yeah,
before.
I'm just saying that just in case, I'm going to kind of stand in front of the
Okay.
door.
I just want to make sure I wasn't missing out on a map. I do love a map.
It's
And
my
after he says that, he's kind of going. He knows Oglethorpe has the deed and stuff. And he kind of just glances over at him like, ah. Yeah, in the best Barney Five, you can just see he's just one of those impatient, irritated things.
Oglethorpe just brushes past you like you're insignificant to him, and walks up to what's the girl's name again? The 50-year-old lady.
Her
Did she
name
say her
is
name?
she did.
May
Edna.
I? Maybe, would you be so kind as I am Oglethorpe the Old, and I would, I, with the presence of these pies, I do believe you're related to someone that I have quite a sweet spot for, so to speak. Granny
Oh,
Walton. Are you related to her?
aren't you sweet? Well, sometimes my mother goes by the name of Granny when she's in town selling our pies.
Excellent. What would your name be? You're quite a spitting image of her. I do say so myself.
Oh man, oh, she giggles and kind of blushes a little bit. And my name is Bella, Bella Sunbane.
Bella Sunbane. Quite beautiful name for such a beautiful young lady. I see where Granny get. Well, I see where you get it from, Granny, at least. But and then he says, "Would we be able to? Does Granny own this place?"
Guys, hang on just a second. Sophia's calling me for some reason. Give me just 1 second.
Sophia loves to call during the D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
She
never
never
calls.
calls except for Sunday night at 8 p.m.
8:19 p.m.
The perfect time to call anyone.
My coworkers usually like to text and talk about the schedule for the entire week during our session.
tell them if they really want to talk about it, they
Yeah,
can.
she still rarely calls me, but
Mm-hmm.
But when she does, we're rolling dice.
It's
okay.
it's 8:19 on Sunday nights.
Yeah.
So,
So
who went
uh,
into the windmill? Did anybody go in?
I thought everybody was in.
No, I did not walk in.
Hmm.
I was
Oh well,
just
then I
hiding.
guess.
I'm in there.
No, Agnes is in.
I'm
so
in there.
so who's it?
I'm in
I'm
there.
in.
Oglethorpe asks, "Is Granny here by chance, or is she in town selling her delicious confectionery delights?"
Well, she is. I mean, she is not here now, but I would expect her to be home any time now. She's due home. Well, I don't know. I guess it's. I suppose it depends on how well sales have gone. We never know quite. We never quite know when to expect her, but normally she would be home in the next, sometime this evening or tomorrow, perhaps.
Okay, Oglethorpe, he hands her a folded letter, and he was like, "I have to say I'm quite smitten with your mother. She's captured my heart, and I've written her a love letter. Um, I am quite the scribe, you see. It's one of my many unbelievable talents, uncanny abilities, I would say. But I've not been too lucky with because I've been so busy over my long, illustrious life. So I'm going to run this by you to make sure that this sounds good enough for her. Do you mind if I could read this to you?"
Why, please go. By all means, go right ahead.
All right, hold on. While you've got them distracted inside, who is outside?
I was at the door, not going in yet, just because I have fears and things that I'm
Okay, so
kind of not trembling,
just
but I'm just kind of like looking very kind of
so
worried.
so Salim is standing off to the side of the door, and he looks around to the people who are outside, and he clears his throat to get their attention, and he kind of waves whoever's outside over, and he tells them there are these two inside. They are fiends. We need to attack them now.
I
And as this is going on, Miroslav, you are looking around this kitchen, and you're looking at all the implements and spoons over there in that bin in the corner, and you're seeing all these different containers and the mother's milk, and the mother's milk stands out to you. And you've seen mother's milk before, and it's usually something given to patients who um, aren't going to make it, and it's used to make their passing easier and quieter.
Mm-hmm.
And as you start to kind of think about one patient in particular that you had to use mother's milk on at one time, and it sets you into a bit of a moment of reflection.
Okay. To
Sure.
do my thing.
Yep.
Oddly enough, while all this is going on, Zlatan occurred many years ago. It doesn't really seem to have a lot to do with what's going on right now, but his mind is wandering.
Because I meant to do this before and I forgot.
Okay. Well, it's an interesting time to do it, but we'll do it now.
Retcon.
I've got this bitch busy, man. I'm reading my love
Uh,
poetry to her, so time for you to do this.
Yeah, you're looking around the room, and your mind, you're looking around the room, and your mind, yeah, your mind has wandered for just a moment.
my mind wanders as I think about the mother's milk just stirs an ancient. We kind of take a third person view of a cut scene, as you will. We see two adolescent boys walking through the forest, their hunting bows at the ready. The younger raises his hand, signaling his elder brother to halt. Then, careful not to make a sound, bends down to inspect deer tracks, barely perceptible in the leaves and firm dirt of the forest. Are they fresh? Ibrahim Miroslav asked his younger brother in a hushed voice. His breath is visible in the exhales from the crisp morning air. Yes, Miroslav answers, there's no frost everywhere else. We're definitely on the right track. You've become quite the tracker, Ibrahim says, in a somewhat condescending voice. Is that a compliment? Miroslav asks, sensing that it isn't really. You spend more time wandering the wilderness and hunting and fishing, exploring than in our father's house. But you're of House Miroslav, not some ranger living off the land, Abraham says dismissively. Our father is rich, but I'm the youngest son, Zlatan answers. No inheritance awaits me. Father will be sure that our sisters are well married, but I must find my own way in the world. I know you're right. Ah! Suddenly, his brother howls in pain and falls to the ground, clutching at his leg. Zlatan looks down to see that his brother has stepped in a menacing bear trap, the rusted jaws set deep in his lower leg. Poachers, Ibrahim curses through clenched teeth, on our land. Zlatan springs the trap and releases the jaws, but Ibrahim's leg is bleeding profusely. Uncertain what to do, he improvises a tourniquet quickly from a stick and a strip of cloth to control the bleeding. The bleeding slows, but the leg is obviously broken and he cannot bear any weight on it. I have to get you to Father Istvan, Zlatan says, struggling to remain calm. He'll know what to do. Ibrahim is in excruciating pain as Zlatan fashions a sled of sticks and vines that enabled him to drag his brother along the narrow paths through the forest. After several miserable hours toiling through the forest, they finally reach a very odd house in the deepest depths of the wilderness. As they approach, an elderly man adorned in plain robes rushes to their aid. Father Isfan, my brother is hurt. Won't you help him? Zlatan implores, even as the old man has already started examining his wound. We can pay you. My father is. I know who your father is, the old man says bluntly. I am a priest of Ilmater, you if I can. Now help me get him inside. Together they carry Ibrahim, who is now delirious from pain, into a large room and lay him on a large, roughly hewn table. The room resembles not so much a hospital ward as a stable, and although there are no other humans, there are several animals clearly in his care, recovering from various injuries. A wing, a baby squirrel too young to be away from his mother, and a deer with a splint immobilizing his hind leg all catch his eye. More beasts in this wilderness, Father Ispan says as he gives Ibrahim a potion of green liquid that eases his pain and allows him to rest. But rest assured, I am quite experienced. From the elder days, El Mater has cared for all in need, but particularly the tree folk, and of course the slaves and casualties of war. Thank you for your help, Zlatan gushes. Everyone says you are a powerful healer. I know you can save him. Father Istvan looks up from the wounds and peers deeply into Zlatan's eyes. You did well to save his life. Unfortunately, this is no normal trap. This wound is poison. He then turns to assemble several instruments and tools and lay them in orderly fashion on his table. You can wait outside if you like, or you can assist me. Alas, this leg cannot be saved.
I thought that fit in perfectly.
Nice. Nice.
It did.
That was good,
I
man.
improvised it a little bit to make it fit a little bit better.
Excellent. Well
We're
done.
improvising. We're role playing.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Sorry I missed it earlier, but that worked
Oh, it's no
perfectly.
problem. No, no, no. It was no. There was no good time earlier. Really.
Yep. So, all right.
While Oglethorpe is reading this little familiar with the area, I think would want to look at the ingredients that she sees later on to see if she can figure out what's creating this towards these pies. She's noticed that the guys have kind of got cravings for them. Would she be able to do that?
Give me a medicine check. So, as you start, you're looking around, and is quite enraptured with the flirtation and the poem and everything that Oglethorpe has written. And you wander over to the bin with bones and you take a look. And, at first glance, you did think that these were small animal bones. But as you look
Uh-oh.
closer,
Oh no.
you realize that these are not small animal bones. These are small human bones.
Oh no, kids, are you serious?
Oh
Dun dun
no.
Ugh.
dun.
And I
They're
want to give a
kitty
bottle cap to
cakes.
Mr. Zlatan Miroslav because shortly after the first pie episode, and where we also discussed the missing children, I was sent a text from Mr. Miroslav that said, I think, I'm not going to say anything now, but I think these pies might be made out of the missing children. So that's a bottle cap.
Thank
Nice.
you kindly.
Zlatan's addicted to
Nice, good
kitty
job.
cakes.
So Zlatan is addicted to eat,
Yep, kitty
But we
cakes.
don't know this though.
but you
So,
don't know this yet. Only
Stephen,
Arena.
oh, go ahead.
Would you say that I realize what they are? Would it occur to me what I have been eating and become quite addicted to?
I don't think you know yet because Arena is the only
Okay.
one that because you were kind of locked in on those the vials and the mother's milk, that greenish liquid, and she was checking out the other things, looking in particular for other ingredients
Okay.
of the
Let's
pies.
settle
So
one thing right now.
yep,
Let's settle one thing right now. Would you say that John Hendrick was suspicious a month ago that these pies contained children, or would you say that Zlatan Miroslav was
you
suspicious
were
that these,
John Hendrick was suspicious,
but not Zlatan?
not Zlatan. No.
Okay, fair enough.
So, Oglethorpe, did you have prepared remarks, or was that just off the cuff stuff?
What do you mean
The
Love letter?
love letter.
Has been a long
I,
road.
I can read it. He's reading it
Because
out
I
loud.
The
Yeah, he's
poetry.
reading it out loud to.
I didn't know if you
I
had
can read it.
if you had an actual thing.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
got
read it.
something.
Go ahead.
so
He's like
does Irina
clearing his
notify
throat. He's like,
anybody real quick? Does she notify anybody about the bones,
No,
or is she
no.
just
She
see it
has
and be
not
like, oh,
been able to say anything yet.
all right,
okay.
Oglethorpe's like clearing his throat. He's like I said, I am quite the scrutiest, but love letters, I just never seem to ever have the chance. I've been so busy, so I'm not very good at this. But tell me what you think. He opens the letter up and he says, "My dearest Granny, you make my boxes feel very full when I see you walking down the street. I hope I make you
Boxers.
melt in, I hope I make you melt into a puddle in your panties. Brain stupid and my heart hurt. I hope he is as full as my penis. I wish you were never born. Sorry, I am not good at this. Oglethorpe the Old." And he has like a heart. What do you think? What do you think, Bella?
Oh well,
Do you
on the
think it?
surface it is a bit off-putting, but I haven't had any strange in about 30 years, so I
Do
don't
you
know.
think
It
I
seems to be
felt too
having a bit of
clingy?
an effect. It might be coming across as just a bit needy.
Oh, I thought so. I'll work on some other. Like I said, I'm very out of practice at writing love letters. I think this might be the first one I've ever written in my 1,000 years.
All right. So, Salim, as
Yeah,
soon as
real quick. Raylan's outside. Y'all, where are you?
Like right at the door. They're
Right
standing
at the
inside.
door. So you're like right on the door. Okay. Oglethorpe, you're inside. Let's see. Raven's outside.
Is there a
Salim's
place on this
outside.
map?
Arena's inside. Oglethorpe is inside. Yeah,
Okay,
it's about to. Yep.
gotcha.
Oglethorpe, your girlfriend is not here. All right, let's
Aklis, where
keep
are
on
you?
our way.
Aklis is inside. Aklis would be investigating the kitchen while
Okay.
all of this is going on, looking for anything that any ingredients that don't look like they would be part of a healthy diet. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Buddy.
Does anyone pick up on Irina's sudden unease and distress at discovering
Are you concealing it, or are you trying to keep a poker face? What are you doing?
I think she would try to keep a poker face, but I think at discovering that, she's probably not going to be able to do so.
Give us a performance check on your poker face.
Yeah,
This is
give
the
us a
sheriff's job.
It'd be a deception, wouldn't it?
give us a deception check.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Okay. All right. Let me roll this real quick.
So we would have to have anybody would have to have a passive perception check of greater than 19
which nobody
to
That
does.
ain't happening. That
Yeah,
ain't
that's fair.
happening.
That's
No.
fair.
Yep.
Oglethorpe
Street,
has like a
everybody.
-10 because he's totally he's kind of getting hot and horny after he
Yeah.
Well, all of his brains are in his pants at the moment.
Yeah.
exactly. You're
Last
making
time
my
last year was
brain
Christmas,
hot.
so who knows if they would see it.
So I have a little exposition when you're ready, Jared.
Okay. Go right ahead.
So, well, I didn't know if we were able to move. It sounded like you were placing us on a map.
I am, but go right ahead if you want to do your
He did say he
exposition.
wanted to attack now.
All right. So as soon as the door had opened, Salim had cast his divine sense, and he had immediately become aware that there was something very evil in this house. But it also, the sights, the smells, the sounds, the jars, all of the stuff inside immediately rushes him back to his childhood, and he has tried to tell the people outside that there's something going on. There are people inside he's not been able to talk to, and all of this is just rushing at him at a fevered pace. And he pulls his shield off his back, and he takes his off his belt. He pushes the wolf. Mishten may have screwed up my life and my childhood and taken me away from my parents, but you will not hurt my friends. And he rushes in and he attacks the closest one.
Oh shit.
Straight
This is a
up.
Roll,
bold
Ricky,
move,
roll, Ricky,
Cotton.
roll, Ricky, roll, Ricky. All right, I want every.
Do I get a surprise?
So
Do you get a surprise?
Look at Oglethorpe. Natural 5. Woo! Look at Irina. Natty 20.
Damn.
Another natty 20. Celine. You get to go twice, dog. No, she's got a higher.
Yeah, I have a -1 of my initiative, so
Yeah, she's got a higher bonus. Why do you have a -1 initiative?
because my dex is 8.
Jesus,
Oh,
All right.
nice.
So if you go running in, I'll just show you. You can run in and attempt to attack. I don't know if you can get to her or not, though.
Okay.
See if you look. Okay,
Well,
you know.
I don't have the map. That's why I was
Let me.
asking about the map.
well, you could probably walk the door and then run in. You know.
Everybody got that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it.
Well, so let's see. That would be 5, 15 to there.
You have to jump the cart, man. You can go through me. You can go through me.
Yeah, I don't think
I know there's an oven right there.
I would have to double move to get up there, probably. Because that'd be 10 through y'all and 10 through Oglethorpe. That'd be 5, 15, 25, 35. It would be 40, at least 40 to Bella Sunbay.
What does Bella Sunbane look like? Because her icon on this map is not how I was envisioning her myself.
Well, as Salim yells out, so Salim yells out and makes this attack, and her image changes,
Hmm.
Yeah, she's a hag. She's a fucking hag.
Called it.
So her name is Edna.
and she looks kind of like this.
shit.
Night hag. Oh,
Oh God. Fucking hag.
What a bunch of fucking hags.
well, if that's the case, we got another one upstairs.
Oh,
Are you gonna let that?
What's that from?
Means he's scared.
So I'm going to
it's him shitting
attempt,
his pants. Okay.
and that would be, well, that if is that a cart that's in the middle of the thing? I
That's
guess
a
I'd have
cart.
to.
Yeah, it's like a little. Yeah, it's like a. Well, it's not a cart so much
Pie
as a.
cart.
Yeah, kind of a pie cart.
All right. So how? What are you going to give me as far as
Like a
distance to there?
wheelbarrow-ish.
So I'll make. Well, I'll say that's your move and your. If you want to do that, and that you can do that as your surprise round.
All right. And
Hey
that is
guys,
definitely what I do.
Mm-hmm.
real quick, I gotta tell you something. Cindy, when Jeff was doing when you were doing your exposition, Cindy came in here and I had my mic off and I had that fucking letter up on my screen. And she was blowing up real big. She was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Oh
I
yeah.
said, "It's a love letter." She was like, "To who?" I said, "Franny," and she was like, "What are you
That's
talking
great.
about?"
You should have told her it was to her.
It was just funny. All right, I just had to let you know.
That's great.
It's good stuff. What'd you roll on that deception check? That,
Deception check. Why did I do
To
that?
Cindy.
to send it
Oh,
or persuasion check.
I didn't. I just told her that's for the game. I was
Daddy
trying
won.
to seduce Granny.
All right, Irina, you are up.
Okay. Um, so when you're playing, if you've got items around you, are you allowed to pick them up and throw them? Okay.
It's called an improvised weapon, and it's not a very good attack. You know what I'm saying? You only get like a war with it. Only you have to be proficient with improvised weapons too. So you wouldn't get any modifier bonus or anything like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sort of. I'm on my
Well,
own
like like
tonight.
like
I don't have CJ here to help me understand some of these
like
things.
what I'm
So.
saying is like say if you pick up a rock and you throw it.
Hmm.
If you were at like Tavern Brawler, you'd be proficient with improvised weapons, and then you could use your strength modifier to throw that rock to hit and damage, and you would do 1d4 with that rock. Now, if you pick it up and you're not proficient with improvised weapons, you don't get any strength modifier to damage or whatever, and it only deals 1 point of damage. So it's gonna be real hard to hit, and we're not gonna do any damage hardly, or whatever the DM says the damage would be from whatever you're throwing. If you're throwing something or picking up something to hit them with it, but you won't get any modifiers to it. That's the only problem unless you have improvised weapons.
Now,
But you could use it as like
yep.
a
Now you
distractionary
can't.
measure.
You can also flank.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
You could,
Yeah.
or you could get up there and flank with Oglethorpe.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, then that's what I think
But
she's
you could do
she's
it as a distraction, though. Yeah, you could. Depends on what you're trying to do.
okay. Um, I'm thinking. Um, I mean, Irina is getting angry, very angry at what she's found. So I think she's going to uh, take kind of Salim's approach, and she's gonna move up, and uh, she's going to just straight up attack her um, with the rapier.
And she's already turned into this hag, though, right? Is that correct or not?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
And
so
yeah,
you
as soon as
see that
Salim
she's
ran
a
in.
hag now too. Okay.
Roll it again. You get
Yeah,
advantage just in
yeah,
case
you have
it's
advantage.
a crit.
You're
Oh,
flanking, my dear,
okay.
with
So
a
I do
great
the roll.
Oglethorpe bow.
Yeah, just attack roll one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay,
Nope.
so he
almost.
hits.
All right, you're good.
Nice. Way to go, Irina.
Now it's going to be her turn.
All right, Zlatan Miroslav.
What was the damage? I didn't see the damage.
Zlatan
did,
Miroslav.
5 points damage.
Where's the damage? I don't see it. Do you guys see it?
It did not pop up on the yeah damage.
Yeah, I see it.
5.
She
It's
resisted.
above the attack.
Huh. I do not see the damage. Did I get dropped?
Mm-mm.
I see it. I see it.
I see hit. I see a hit.
Look right above it.
It's in between the 2 hits because she rolled twice. She
Oh,
rolled
okay.
a 17, then she rolled an 18. Then there's an 11 in the middle. But
I see it. Okay. It says Maroslav's prone.
Oh, I shouldn't be prone. That was last fight.
Yep.
Yep, there were a couple of prone.
I am going to use my wild shape ability to transform into the archer, and I am going to blast this hag with my bonus action archer.
I don't know if you can. I think your bonus action is to turn into it.
No, my action is to turn in. My action is to use the wild shape, and then as a bonus action,
Gotcha.
I get to use my archer. So that's
Cool. Sorry.
And was she targeted? Fuck.
No.
That's a hit.
Fixed it.
I think y'all. Okay, never mind.
I fixed him.
Yep.
Max damage.
Nice.
And I don't think there's anywhere for me to move. I'll move over one step just in case I'm in anybody's way. I'll just move over one step. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Salim Ventro.
Salim, in all of his rep, he is going to swing Tremor at Bella. That is a hit. Parsa resisted. Oh, crap. Never mind. And is he going to try to do? Yep, he's going to hold for now. That's it. That's its turn.
All right. Henry Heck.
Henry Heck, well, he's going to see her change. And he just, oh, shit. You don't say that, but you just, the way he acts. And he is going to, think here. How does he want to go about this? He is going to take out unbranded meat stick.
Okay.
And he is going to
So are
run
you
up
raging?
here. No.
Okay.
This is where it's going to get. He's going to kind of come running up here and kind of just fling him behind him as he goes, and then he knows this thing's been used here as of late, but he's going to go up. Oh, and it's going to be all he can do to get it over his head. Come swing down with the unbranded meat stick.
25.
Oh, you showing
It's whole face.
Okay.
Show us your old face.
Oh.
Let's see.
Yep. O face.
Oh.
Is attack. Oh shit! I don't know. I hit the wrong button.
That is not a hit.
Okay. And he misses, and that is what he does.
All right.
Impressive.
It is now Bella Sunbane's turn. Oh my. Oh my. She points at. No, that's not All right. She looks at Salim, who's come up here with big badness of and anger in his eyes, and she says, "Rockabye, baby," and
Oh,
casts sleep.
that's horrible. Terrible. That's what she said to the children.
Oh shit.
22. How many hit points do you have, Salim?
28.
Nice.
Ah,
Yeah,
so
cool.
you resist.
Sweet.
Oh, it's creatures within. So roll 5d8. How many? Okay, so it does. Yep. So all right. So it does. That doesn't do any good.
You would be able to target more than one person though, Jared, and you would get anybody that you should
Oh,
cast
Yeah.
that
Okay.
spell.
Yeah. So yeah. So
Well,
anybody.
I have only 20. I probably have the lowest, so I'm probably asleep. I
You
yeah.
need to
You got
create
how
an
many
area
hit
of
I have
points?
effect,
20.
Jared.
So you're asleep.
I'm asleep. If I have the
Okay.
lowest.
So you're
Well,
asleep.
if I have the lowest, I'm sure I do.
Yep.
All right, so Oglethorpe is
You
asleep.
do.
Put the sleep condition on me. Or unconscious, I mean, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Oglethorpe's like, he's like, oh, good! This is what Granny looks like without her makeup! And he like, oh, and he faints.
Oh, that's because I had never used that sleep spell before, so wasn't sure exactly what I was doing. Okay. Oh, wait. And just at that moment, coming around the bend is Granny Walton,
Oh
Oh.
hell.
and we got ourselves a coven.
That old raggedy bitch.
Oh, Lord. That
That doesn't look like
bitch.
Granny Walton.
I don't see her.
Oh,
She's outside.
Bottom right.
Oh, let me
Morgantha,
click
be
she's
on
in the
Braille.
careful.
bottom
Oh.
right,
Does the
and she
Reverend see her?
hears. Do what?
Does the Reverend see her?
I was going to ask Reverend to do a perception check.
Is her name Margarita or something like that?
Morgantha.
Morgan. Morgan.
Yeah.
Morgan Fairchild.
It's
Um,
such, it's such a beautiful name. Oh, Morganta.
so she walks up and come on, what's going on? Well, it won't let me move her. I think I got
Good.
her stuck in a wall.
Good.
Morgan Fairchild. Yeah, that's the ticket.
Morgan Fairchild.
There we go. So her visage, she sees you guys, and she says, uh, and she still looks like Granny Walton at this point. Well, hello, Sonny. What? And then she sees y'all in the doorway, and she sees and hears Bella from inside, and realizes that hijinks are afoot. And she doesn't like
She's
that
a hag. I
one
put my
bit.
hands up. I put my hands up. Huh? Huh? I do
And
not put
she's
those.
going to target. She's going to target. Oh yeah, we're going to do that right there. This ray of sickening greenish energy lashes it out toward you.
Who?
To you.
Me?
You.
You.
I love it.
As she casts Ray of Sickness
Ugh.
on the Reverend Raylan. That
You
is
said
a
you.
hit. It's
You
going
or
to
you?
do absorbed.
Yep.
Now I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please. Ah, damn it.
Good job, Reverend.
So you are
Way to go,
not
bruh.
poisoned thanks to your saving throw. All right. Well, Aklis.
All right, so presumably
Mm-mm.
you just got attacked though from outside, right?
No,
Oh, Raylan. Okay.
Me?
You
All right.
y'all screwed us all when he changed his name officially to y'all from you.
It was whoever put it in the journal that made it canon.
I know, man. That joke was so good. Timeless.
Backless is going to take a few steps over here next to Zlatan without touching him.
Yeah.
He gives him big hug.
Roll a dexterity save to make sure you don't trip and fall into. No, I'm kidding. Just kidding.
Because I'm going to fail all my rolls. He's going to cast Firebolt at Miss Bella. That should not roll with disadvantage, right? That's not a ability check.
That is a miss.
I think it's stacking.
What level exhaustion do you have?
It's an
2.
attack roll.
Yeah, it'll get your attack. On 2, it gets your. I don't know. Let me look at it up.
Exhaustion 2 is half speed.
I think your attack's considered a check, I guess.
Shouldn't be.
That's an attack. So try it again now. Try roll it again. See what it does.
I think we found out last time that it stacks them if you put more than one on. Yeah, because 3 is disadvantage on attacks.
Okay, so roll it again. See what it does. All right, that worked.
Still missed. Shit.
Still a miss. All right. Oglethorpe. What? Let's see. So, do you get a save? Is that how that works?
No, I think somebody needs to wake me up.
I think that's
I
right.
think
the
that's
duration,
right.
which is pretty long.
Yep.
I think. Well, how long is it? 10 minutes.
It's long. You need to be wakened up.
Reverend
Wakened up. Wakened up. Where you fucking learn English, John?
Woke up. You gotta get woke.
You need to be woked up. You need to be woke.
Dr. Hendricks over there can't fucking speak English.
I will come here, and then that's 25. 5, 10. That 25, so I can only go one more. Like, there's another one. Y'all look out behind you. There, Granny is here. I'll say Granny is here, and I will do one more. I am going to bonus action Shillelagh.
Okay.
And I will say, do not worry about the not being able to hear. Just get out of anybody who, well, hold out how I would say it. Everybody to speak. Move to the side, please.
Everybody freeze. Everybody down on the floor.
Motion.
Or I'll say, y'all run to the grab Oglethorpe and run to the side is what I'll say. And then I am going to do.
If and I freeze, I can't very well drop. And if and I drop,
actually,
I'll be in motion.
And I drop silence
oh,
on that half of the house.
okay.
Bad for Oglethorpe if he
As
wakes
you
up.
do that, Morgantha sees what you're doing and casts counterspell.
Oh dear.
How does she see that?
She sees you casting a spell, and she casts counterspell.
Okay.
Fuck.
You came
Should've
in the
shut the
room.
door.
You came in the room. You were yelling. You were going to do this. Everybody do this. You know. And she casts counterspell. Silence is what level? First level.
Second.
Second level. So it is countered.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
Good thinking,
right.
Reverend.
That was a good thought.
That was a good try.
Somebody shut the door on Granny.
Yeah, don't let that bitch in here. No, let her in. I love her.
Is there any table or like chairs around the cart, like towards the entrance?
Up against the door.
Well, you're
Yeah.
a big werewolf. Just pull that
You
cart.
just shut the door.
Shut the door and pull that cart
I'm
up
gonna
in front of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over to that side of the cart, and when I pass by Oglethorpe, I'm just gonna kind of like almost kick him off to the side a bit. Just enough to like shake him to like
That'll do
wake him
one
up.
point of damage.
Kick
That'll do
Oglethorpe.
1 point of damage, unless you have unarmed strike.
Okay, so
If
here's
you
what you
do
have to
damage,
use.
it's
You
an
have to
action.
use.
It's an attack.
Now listen,
Oh shit!
you have to use your action to wake him.
You
To
can
wake
wake
him
me. You
up.
don't have to do any damage though. Yeah, you have to use your. You can just wake me up, shake me.
The question is,
Yeah,
can that's the question.
yeah, that is a good question.
I would say shut the door and
Shut the
get the
door.
Yeah,
cart
I was
Shut the
gonna
first.
door.
shut the door and block it first. That's what I'm gonna do instead.
So you're going to shut the door and wake up Oglethorpe, or you're going to shut the door and
I'm gonna
attempt to
shut the
block this
door
one?
and then start to push that cart over towards the door. See if I can't
Okay.
block it from
All
opening
right.
in.
Flip it over so it's not on its wheels and can't roll.
Are there any windows in this room, Jared?
Uh, there are not windows that you see.
How tall is the ceiling? I see those stairs going up.
It's about 10 feet.
Basically, I've got very
Hmm.
little room.
How tall are you, y'all?
I am 8 foot. I'm like
Holy
8 foot.
shit!
Oh no, I'm 7'4". My bad. That was a bit
Jeez,
bigger.
how big a boy are you?
Big
Okay,
old
before
werewolf
you
man.
do not click, do not advance
I'm not.
at the end of your turn. So you're going to slide that card up there. You're going to try to drop it in front of the door. All right.
Yep.
So get yourself. So we're going to move you on here, and we'll say that the cart now is partially in front of the door. All right. Is that where you want it?
Yep. And then I'll almost have like I'll be standing, almost bracing myself up against it.
Okay. All right.
Well, she'd have to
Door is
beat.
shut.
She'd have to beat.
Way is shut.
The way is shut.
And here
Oh
comes.
no! Oh no! Oh no! No! No!
Sounds about right.
No! Oh, this isn't good.
I have
This
a
isn't.
question.
You
Worm
can move out.
wiggle.
You can move Calamus
Okay.
up here or
Does
something.
Can Calamus work independently of Oglethorpe if Oglethorpe's unconscious? Would Calamus know to like tickle him?
I think all Calamus can do, if I'm not controlling him, is the dodge action, and that's it. That's all he can do on his turn. He can like move around, fly around, but he can take the dodge action. If I'm not telling him what to do, is what the spell
I'm
says.
actually going to leave Calamus right there.
That's fine. Brim though, that's where he's
Yep.
resting.
Yep. 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 Yep.
So,
Yep.
so she could move through him if she needed to.
Worm wiggle.
Ophalia Worm Wiggle comes down the stairs.
Phew! I was busy and couldn't be bothered.
And casts Leviathan.
Oh God! No. Goodbye, Calamus. Oh, I don't have the gold to get him back either. Well,
Holy shit.
Oglethorpe is down.
Oglethorpe is down.
So is Salim.
wow, I
Salim's
succeeded.
very. Oh, you
You
auto
auto
I
critted.
failed.
succeeded.
You auto
You
failed.
auto
No,
fail.
you auto failed. Yeah, it's unconscious. You
Oh,
auto
That's
failed.
that's
what the
right.
that's what
That's
the computer
right.
said.
That's right. You're right. You're
Instant
right. You're
death
right. You're
for
right. You're right.
Calamus.
Well, I still have my quill. It just doesn't have the
Right.
spirit of Calamus in it, so I can still summon this. The he just can't fly around and do all this stuff. I can still write with
Well, he
him
will
and
be.
stuff.
He'll be able to do it again today.
Yeah.
Did I get
Oh yeah.
Aklis in there? I got Aklis, didn't
Well, if Oglethorpe survives, Oglethorpe is fucking dying.
Yeah, you got Ackless in there.
I? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, I rolled a natty 17 and auto failed. I know. That's what I'm saying. I just rolled
Oh,
ass
shit.
Yep.
and I
Reverend
still
Raylan.
failed.
Yep.
Ugh,
That's the way
that
this whole
sleep
campaign's
killed
been.
me. That
Um,
sleep is killing me.
Sleep is rough.
um,
Everybody thinks sleep is no good, but it can be good.
I don't think it's no good. It's great at low levels.
It's
It's
great at low
great at
levels.
Yeah, not for big boss like
And McNally
one-on-one
dropped it
fight.
on somebody at the retreat. Remember that? It was huge.
Um,
Rand McNally. He had a
Rand
brother that
McNally
used.
put like 4 or 5 people asleep, like in a big bitchin' fight.
He had a
Who was
brother
Rand
that used
McNally?
sleep spell all the time. That was the
His
rabbit.
brother used it all. His brother was notorious for using
all right,
the
so Oglethorpe's
sleep
down. I
spell.
wouldn't know that he's like. Was that
I mean,
what
you saw
spell
that
was that?
bolt of lightning. You saw lightning
Lightning
bolt. You
bolt.
saw that bolt of
Okay.
lightning go flying and
Question.
nail. Yes.
Question.
Yes.
Oglethorpe was prone. Would the lightning bolt have gone through him or just gone over him?
I don't know that you're prone when you're asleep, Steven. I think
Yeah.
you're
Of
standing
course
up
you're
asleep.
prone. I
No, I
am
think
not standing up asleep. Nobody's
it.
fucking standing up when you're asleep.
Horses do.
I think you are. I don't think it gives
He's
you the
What?
prone effect.
it's
I
got he's
really
got
think
the prone
that.
effect
Hopefully.
on him.
I think
I
he
do
went.
have. Well,
Well, well, but
I
he
went prone when I
the
went
prone went
unconscious.
automatic. Let's see. Prone when sleeping. Sleep spell 5e. Let's see what it says.
And I'm not lobbying for it. I'm just posing the
Yep.
question.
Sleeping
Prior to
creatures
this,
are helpless.
What is helpless?
sleeping.
This I don't think this is 5e. This is Pathfinder.
Let me look it up. Mm. These fucking bitches.
A creature who is affected by sleep is both unconscious and prone.
Okay.
All right, so it's
I
your
stand
call.
corrected.
If I go, will it? Does the electricity find me of it? Because it grounds itself and then jumps for me. Back up or whatever. Does it hit me first because I'm down and then jump up to uh, Salim, or would it just go right over my head? Mm.
Well, let me see if there's anything on this.
I don't think it hits you if you're prone. That's my opinion. I did not think you were prone, but I stand corrected, and I
And
don't think
then
it hits you.
if it misses you, does it also miss Calamus?
Well, Calamus
Well,
is in my
yeah.
cap. It would miss him, yeah, for sure. He's in my cap. He stays in my cap. I don't summon him. I can vanish him if I want, but I keep him alive all the time in my hat. So it's like he's riding on my shoulder if he was an owl. You know.
Well,
Um,
if it was Mark, he'd definitely be dead.
Oh yeah, 100%.
a lightning bolt affects all creatures in a straight line. To which it
Enough
has line.
said. All right, I'm dying. All right, cool. Thanks,
Yep.
all right, I'm
Jared.
going to.
I hate you, Jared. I fucking hate you,
I'm moving this way.
Killed my fucking feather
You can bring it
and
back.
me. I'm gonna die, dude.
Hey,
We
you know
all
how
might die. I'm just
you know how death goes in this. Oh,
well.
Oglethorpe has been healed
By who?
by um
The Reverend.
Yep, I was swung by
Reverend
healing
Raylan.
word on you, and I went and tried to swing my shillelagh at the thing. But you're being closest is probably best right now. That
So I would
Cool.
argue that
Thank you.
he's no longer asleep since he got zapped by that electricity. So now he's both alive
On his turn,
and not asleep.
yes, but he is still prone.
Yeah.
But I'm going to
I
take the
gotta get that.
unconscious effect off of him.
Awesome. Thank you. Oh, where's Granny? Granny.
yeah, she's outside, but she wants to eat you, not in a good way.
What did they say? That kind of turned me on.
The feeling is
so
mutual.
so I'm working on getting my real estate license. Going to do some real estate when I move to Lexington, and really good friends with the person that I'm going to go work for. And she was having surgery the other day, and she's supposed to have it like at 8 o'clock in the morning. And I'm in this group text chain with all the other realtors, and it's all females. I'm the only male.
Oh boy.
This ain't good.
and at like 11:30, she's texting and saying that the she still hasn't gone back to surgery. And you have when you have surgery, you can't eat for however many hours
Yeah.
at a time. And I was like, "Holy hell, I'm hungry for you," is what I texted her.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Oh.
And then,
That sounds like Oglethorpe's letter, man.
On your behalf.
and as I read it, and as soon as I hit send, I thought, as soon as I hit send, I was like, "Holy shit, that did not." I realized that can be taken completely a
Yeah,
different way than how I meant it.
there's no inflection in a text.
That's right.
There is
Your
not.
emphasis was
So
on the wrong syllable.
that
That's
that got a whole
hilarious.
lot of laughs. All right, Irina, you are up,
I'm
and
hungry for
and
you.
Heckle is hungry for you.
All right. Irina's
I'm
seeing
I'm there for it, yeah.
she's just gonna keep with that rapier. She's gonna swing with all her might. She's so mad. She has advantage on this, doesn't she?
No,
She does. Oh no, because
he's
he's
still
still prone.
prone.
So he does. So yeah,
Okay, so she doesn't. Okay.
but
he
if you
will when he
come
stands up.
around,
But
Okay. So she has missed her completely, correct?
Yeah.
yes,
All right. She's pissed, but that's gonna be her turn.
she is
Nope.
so pissed. Zlatan Miroslav.
Dr. Zlatan Miroslav is going to duck down into this space right here. Going to cast Guiding Bolt at Bella Sunbane.
All right.
Ooh, that's not going to be good.
That is unfortunate.
And then he's going to use his Archer uh, Wild Shape feat as a bonus action. Not feat, but feature. That's going to be a miss too.
That is also
Uh-oh.
a miss.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
I believe Jared
Salim.
called the TPK at the beginning of this.
He
Um,
might have.
Salim will
You might be right this time.
once again. Um,
Hey, the Raven tried to tell you guys not to go in
what do
Well,
Ravens
you
know?
also said they were signs of good fortune.
there.
He did tell us that.
Yeah, you motherfucker. Jared is a dick, man.
I am the dickest of all dicks.
All right,
That's a hit.
Salim, feeling
Thank
very
God.
very weak, is going to use his last slot to add a channel or a divine smite to this. And here comes the damage.
Mm-hmm.
And
Takes 16 points. That's pretty good.
that is his
Hell yeah. Holy shit, dude.
Very
turn.
nice.
How's she looking, Jared?
She looks not too bad a shape.
oh shit.
Oh, fuck.
These dudes are. These hags are going to be tough.
Actually, Salim is going to take a 5 foot step to the left, though, that we can start
Okay.
lining up for multiple flanks.
All right. All right. Aklis.
All right, Aklis is going to cast Frostbite, which is a con save spell in spec.
Okay.
So I'm not going to risk hitting my colleagues here.
Yep. Very good. Very good.
Oh, natty 20.
No!
Jeez.
Oh, it's bad.
Oh, jeez.
God damn it. We finally get a natty 20, and that's where it lands. I mean, come on.
Aklis rolls
That's
natty ones when it's good for him, and natty 20s when it's bad.
Well, last
That's right.
episode was too. All the direwolf attacks were saves for 20s.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Y'all, what you got?
All right. He sees this other one coming down. He sees everybody else just kind of swinging and missing. He's going to move a step back here, and he's going to cast Fairy Fire.
Mm,
Should be a 20-foot square, so should be able to get.
okay, I am going to point out to you, just in case you missed it, because you need all the help you're going to get in this fight. He did have advantage, or she did have advantage on that saving throw from Aklas.
Oh, magic saving throws. They
Damn.
Well,
They seem to have a high AC too. This is gonna be a tough fight.
well, in that
If
case,
only our characters could see the chat box.
If
yeah,
only.
you wouldn't know that though. You wouldn't know that.
I'm just, I'm
Salim's
giving you this one.
all right. So Salim, you're looking pretty banged up, right?
Oh yeah,
And you are. When you yelled out, this is a vendetta. This is a personal fight, right?
definitely.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna tap you on the back, and when I do that, I'm gonna use a second level spell for enhance ability.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna give you advantage on Constitution checks, and I'm also gonna give you 2d8 or 2d6 temporary hit points.
Hugh is full of surprises.
So you get 8 temp hit points, and you get advance on Constitution checks.
All
All
right.
right,
Check's not safe.
just checked, yeah.
Just
Yep,
check.
checks.
Oh, that's not great.
Cool.
Well, but the temp hit points,
The tip hit
it's
points
large.
are not
That
great.
is large.
Constitution check is not
Yep.
gonna come up a lot.
And that's fine.
Y'all are gonna eat your
All
words
right.
when I have to. When that's what saves Constitution check.
I'm hoping.
Yep.
Bella Sunbane.
Ugh, gross.
What to do?
She's so gross.
So
Bella
gross.
Sunbane sees she's kind of surrounded here, and she's looking all around, spinning around, and she's got this fevered look in her eye, and she sees Irina just coming at her, and it looks like she starts to point at Irina, and then that look of recognition, Irina, that you saw earlier, you see it again, and she turns away from you.
Ah.
And now she's going to target Salim.
I knew she was in on it.
Celine Dion.
Salim Dion, and going to we are going to hold person,
Mm.
and you fail,
Oh no.
and you are paralyzed.
Holy shit. How do you
I'm going to put the
unparalyze a
concentration
whole
on.
person?
He's got to pass the saving throw.
Yep.
Constitution check.
Yeah, he gets he gets a chance on every round, but he can't. He's incapacitated, and there's a couple
Holy
other things.
cow.
Yeah.
These are fucking spellcasters. They're counterspelling their hold person. I mean, this is no joke.
Oh yeah.
This is no joke.
And we just barricaded our only way out with a big spellcaster on the other side too.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we ain't
Well,
going out that door. Going out that door is
All
not
right.
going to help.
Oh, and it's Ophalia's turn. Back to back. What does she want to do?
I'm enjoying this random initiative order in general. Although I
me
might
too.
change my
I like
mind
it a lot.
after after Worm Wiggle here.
And again, she's got.
Oh shit!
She's. Go ahead. What?
Hold up, guys. He's paralyzed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Paralyzed creature is incapacitated, which they can't take any actions. Um, the creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. This is the one that's the big one. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical
It's a
hit
crit.
Mhm.
That's right.
if the attacker was within 5 feet of him. So this is bad. It's really, 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 really bad.
This one, Ophalia, is going to step up here, reach out, and touch Oglethorpe.
I'm on the
Reach
ground.
out and Oglethorpe. Yep, I know. It's not an attack roll. As she attempts
Poop
to
on that.
bestow a curse upon you.
Ugh.
Oh,
Why did it roll three
target
times?
myself because I targeted myself. You succeed, so you saved.
Fuck yeah, I did.
So nothing happened there.
Ain't
Damn
good.
right I did. I'm
Ah,
a
it's
gonna
Morgantha's. It's Morgantha's turn. And you hear from outside, you hear this little knock on the door. Oh, my pretties. Are you in there, Mr. Oglethorpe? I hear you like my pies. I have more pies.
pie.
And
Oglethorpe says, "Your pie looks like gray drapes."
Oglethorpe, it is your turn.
All right, Oglethorpe will stand up
Okay.
and he will look to and Bella, and
Mm-hmm.
he says, "I would have made a wonderful stepfather." And then Oglethorpe vanishes.
Mm.
Oh, oh,
Ooh.
He
oh.
turns invisible and
Are you
5,
casting a spell?
10, visible.
But you have to cast a spell. What is the? What are the? What,
Oh, are we doing components really?
no, just
You have a
asking you what
component,
it is.
pal.
What does it take?
I have a
You have to.
I have my book is
What do
my
you have to do?
Oh,
focus.
yeah, yeah.
I have
So
to
you have to.
do verbal, somatic, and
Okay.
material, but
What
my
level? What
material
level? What level is invisibility? Because it's going to counter
two
spell. You are
two.
not invisible.
But he thinks he is, so he thinks he is. Well, that's do I realize that I'm not invisible? That it didn't work because I was going to run
Yeah,
away.
yeah, you realize it. It sputters
Okay.
out. You realize it. Yeah.
All right. Well, that is my he will use his bonus action to target Ophelia. He's like pissed because it sputters out, and he's like, "Away, bitch!" And he will use his telekinesis to try to push her. Oh yeah, fucking bitch! And he pushes her back 5 feet.
That one on a spell ought to be the same as a natty 20 on a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or she should have to roll.
So your telekinesis does not typically do damage, correct?
No.
She did. I'm going to say she did. She you push back. She failed with a one. She slams into the wall. Roll a 1d6 damage. Just roll a 1d6,
Sweet.
and she's going to take. It's going to take half. She's going to take 1 point of damage from hitting that wall.
Better than nothing. Away, bitch. And that
Okay.
is Oglethorpe's turn. Me push my there.
Heckle.
Oh,
I got no more second level slots, guys. I'm done with those
oh,
because we didn't take a
Heckle
short rest.
going to bring out a syringe.
Yeah, I even I told you guys suggested a rest. Didn't do it.
I wish we did because I could have got my
Raven
second level
tried to
slot
scare
left.
you away. Didn't listen. All right, so Heckle's gonna rage. The syringe pops out.
Thank
Syringe pops
goodness.
out and he jams it into his leg and he kind of winces over, kind
Where are
of
you
a little
jamming
bit
it
of
into? I want to
pain.
know exactly where you're jamming it into.
Oh,
He
he
said his
just
leg.
yeah, he just clams it right in his thigh.
Oh, okay.
You have one of those
It
auto
will use.
injectors like a
I think it. It would work best if you put it right in your dick hole. But
Mega rage.
All right, where is the old?
Right in the main vein.
The old main vein.
Jeez, you guys.
Ugh.
The highlight of my every
Keep
time
on
we play
raging.
is just getting to bring Jide out.
Here he is.
Ah,
Is
Oh
that your favorite
yeah.
thing, John?
But nobody, he'd be ranging then. Nobody's gonna dispute that.
but
Green's gonna rise
Jide,
to the top.
he kind of winces over in the pain when he puts it in his leg and he pops up and his stunner shades are instantly on.
Stunner
And
shades.
he will say, "Oh yeah, it looks like I stumbled right into the ugly bitch convention." And
Oh
he's
shit.
going to come over here and get inflamed. And he is going to, oh, God, I know it's will tickle.
Stephen, remember that one for the journal.
The ugly
Oh yeah,
bitch convention.
we're right into it.
The name of that is the name of the episode, no matter what.
Just writing itself.
And his claws, and he's just going to reach out and just kind of start swiping. And as he kind of pulls his claw hand out to come, like, swipe down on her, you can see, like, the claws can extend. And, oh, this will have advantage. Doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Come on. Oh, where's my advantage? Let's click it. It says I have disadvantage for some reason. It says I have advantage, disadvantage.
Let me see what's going on here. I don't know why you would have had advantage now, and just see what happens. Just roll, do a straight roll.
It is a straight roll.
Mm-hmm.
There.
Why are you? Why? It gave you disadvantage again. Why are you getting
I can see it says.
I don't see any effects on it.
No,
I shouldn't be exhausted. I just now, this is my second rage. Wait a second. Never mind. We should be good now. Idiot.
Okay. What'd you do?
I believe I actually forgot to hit the rage button.
Ah, okay.
No, it says I have it on
But you
there
still
twice.
shouldn't have had disadvantage
That got
even
on
if you weren't
twice.
raging.
I got on there one time now, so let me.
Yeah, I don't know why it's got you.
Even if you weren't raging, you shouldn't have had disadvantage.
Yeah, but we'll try this one more time here. I mean, the first roll, regardless if it pushed, it failed. This will be the second roll with it.
Okay, so that worked.
Oh,
All right, hits.
Oh yeah.
Jared, don't forget to put exhaustion on me since I was unconscious.
Max damage.
All
Which then
right.
he will swipe with the other hand.
Oh, and look at
Oh,
that. Failed concentration save. So
so I'm not.
is
Paralyzed
no
anymore.
longer
Sweet.
paralyzed.
nice.
Yes.
Excellent job, John.
Beautiful. Way to go, Jod.
Jump, Jod,
Kicking
Ninja
ass.
Wow.
That changes everything.
You know, but after he sees she kind of gets rattled by it, he goes, "Oh, why don't you snap into that?" And it's again, let me go ahead and roll it again because I have advantage. This is a
What
pain
is
in
it
the
doing?
ass.
I don't understand why it's doing that.
Regardless, it would have missed. But um, he will come back up here to end his turn and kind of put his back up against those steps there to where he can't be flanked.
Okay.
And that will be his turn.
Ophelia Wormwriggle's turn. What is she gonna do?
She's getting a lot of turns.
Yep. Well, we just started over. So she'll slide down here.
Oh,
Actually, she's going to stay right up here where she was. She's going to target old Jide and cast magic missile.
pew.
Pew 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 pew. Pew pew pew.
Mm,
Oh
mm.
God, man, she's rolling rocks.
Oglethorpe.
All right, Oglethorpe. He when he did his telekinesis to push her away, she went flying back, kind of like when Gandalf and Saruman are having that wizard fight,
Mm-hmm.
and into that wall. Then he spins around and grabs Bella and casts Shocking Grasp. I'm flanking because it's melee. So here we go. And he misses. Damn it! He just tries to grasp, but
Oh, that gave you it gave you disadvantage for some reason. Okay, what?
Because he's exhausted.
I don't know. Oh, I'm
Exhaustion shouldn't
exhausted.
affect
Well,
that.
no,
But that
No,
should that's just
not
exhaustion
what.
does not affect
Yeah, I might have clicked disadvantage back.
and try it again.
All right, advantage. Here we go.
What is
It's
going
still.
on? Oh, you cast it
I
twice
don't
that
know.
time. You cast it twice
Yeah.
that time.
Well, it still give me a disadvantage on that second one.
First time was fine. The second one had disadvantage.
Why are all these disadvantages popping?
I have
Damn.
Because they're
disadvantage.
magic.
So I clicked
Is it because
advantage.
they're magic resistant?
I see. So that first one failed.
But
She
that doesn't explain
wait.
why Jide had disadvantage.
His claws, I assume, are it's considered a
Uh-uh.
magical attack. I think.
There.
They
Because
might
she
be.
resisted it all.
I think they are at third level, aren't they? Can't remember.
They might be.
No, not yet. They will be
Hold on.
eventually, but
Oh,
not yet.
yeah.
How this is set up. It doesn't say it's magical in the attack. I don't know why.
I don't know why it's doing that.
Hmm. All right. Well, I guess I just missed. I don't know.
Uh,
Here, I'm gonna just try to
so
attack. Just real quick. Just real quick. Let me just
yep,
try to
yep.
attack y'all real quick and just see what happens. I won't do any damage or anything like that. Yeah. It's because they have magic resistance. That's what it is.
Hmm.
All right. So that failed. Been fucking worthless in this fight. I can't do
Dude, they're
anything.
fucking hard, man.
I should have disengaged, but I wanted to do shocking grasp and then just disengage because that's what happens. They can't take attack of opportunity. So I guess that's my turn. Well, no, I got. I will use my telekinesis to push her 5 feet up if she fails. She failed. Yes, thank
Failed.
God. All right. So move her 5 feet north, and I will book on out of here.
So up there.
So
Celine should
five,
get an opportunity.
15, 20. Don't accept that. There. That's 25 right there. And that will be my turn. Oh, thank God for telekinesis. Whew. Got me out of there because I'm hurting. Oglethorpe is just fucked up,
Does Celine get to
limping
swing when
around.
she gets pushed?
No.
No,
No.
Oh, okay.
it's against her will. All right.
All right. From
This
outside,
magic resistance is killing me.
you hear all of a sudden you hear all kinds squawking and cawing of what sounds like dozens of ravens, and you
Oh, great.
hear Megalitha. You hear her screaming and saying, "Wah, get away, get away, get away!" And you hear some sort of spell being cast outside, but maybe a sound of a lightning bolt being cast outside as she screams and yells and clearly is in some distress.
Hmm.
Ah.
The birds.
Bella Sunbane.
Mm-hmm. Ravenclaw for some friends.
Bella Sun Bane.
They're all going in a row.
What am I gonna have her do? The bitch when it works out like that, isn't it? She is going to. What is this? Oh yeah, I gotta do it. Gotta do it. Jide, she points in your direction. You are such a large, nasty beast. Perhaps you would like to
Oh
be
yeah, tell me about it.
a little frog and cast polymorph.
Oh no.
And attempts to turn you into a toad.
Why is Bella invisible?
I don't know.
She is.
I think I cast it on her by accident, so I was trying
That
to
would be
cast it
why
on
I probably
myself.
had disadvantage.
Yeah. Yep.
That's
Sorry about
awesome.
that.
That makes a lot of sense now. Yep.
Good catch, John.
Once in a
Let me
while.
remove that, or
I got
unless
it.
Jared already did. All right.
Got it. Yep. So she is going to target Jide and cast polymorph.
We thought you was a toad.
We thought you was a toad. That's
Do
exactly what
not
I was
seek
thinking.
the treasure.
I need a wisdom saving throw, please.
He
Jide.
looks very
Oh
wise.
no. Oh no.
Wisdom looks like his strong suit, doesn't it?
Oh, that's wrong.
The wise barbarian.
I am the smartest man
Jide
alive.
rolls off the
Oh
19
my God,
and
that's
on
awesome.
to a 1, and you are now a toad.
Oh shit. Ribbit.
oh, oh, ribbit.
Thank you, babe.
Oh, and Ed,
Thank
it's your
you.
turn.
Put it in there.
Would you like to hop
Thank
about
you.
the room?
Still have to attack.
Hop around. Hop around.
You're
Is there
raging.
any
You
way
don't
I
want to
can
lose your rage.
But
Is
jump
it a
up?
poison
no,
toad?
Jump up. I'm gonna try to use my
just a
tongue to
little
like poke her
toad.
in the eye or
Just a little
something.
toad.
Jump in her mouth.
I'm not even going to ask if it's a horny toad.
Always.
Your mental abilities are replaced by that of the chosen beast.
So
Hey,
your intelligence
So
level
So
is
he's
not
smarter.
much smarter.
hey. So I mean, I really have nothing. Just whatever a frog would do, right?
You're just
I
hopping
assume
around, dude.
just.
You're literally just hopping around.
You can run away, which isn't a bad idea.
Yeah, get out of
I
there, dude.
mean, guys, hop.
Wouldn't you
I mean, I
want
don't
him
know
to
how
stay in
far
there
can
and
a
get
toad
hit?
go.
Maybe so.
Yeah, I mean, if it
He gets
stays
hit,
in
he
there and gets
reverts.
hit, then yeah,
Oh,
Oh, if
yeah,
he gets hit,
yeah,
then
yeah.
he.
Well, stay right there then.
I didn't know that.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
well, if the
Right.
creature you turn
Dropped to
into
zero. Yeah.
drops a 0, then you revert to yourself. So a toad's got
He wouldn't know that
2 hit
though.
points, but yeah, he's just
Yeah.
a toad. He's just sitting there.
He just, yeah, he's toading to death.
No, he's not. The top hat comes off and he starts kicking his legs, going, "Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling."
He
Actually, I
just,
think what might happen. I think what might happen is he shrinks down and the do rag is like on top of him, and he's like behind the sunglasses, underneath the do rag.
oh, I'm just looking to see if, yeah, there's just nothing I can do.
Zlatan No, there's nothing
Zlatan
you can do. Your turn.
Miroslav is going to come over to here, target that hag with his guiding bolt.
Mm,
It'll be a miss.
mm,
I'm not doing
mm,
much, guys. I'm not
mm,
helping much. Then I'm going to use my archer.
mm.
16 is a miss. Holy shit.
16's a miss.
16's a miss. God damn. That's going to be a problem.
Question. Now that I'm a toad,
Yes,
I'm out of rage, right?
you will fall out of rage.
One
I have
pissed off.
none left.
Would yeah.
Nope. Arena.
TPK.
Wow.
Now, if someone could kill the toad,
Mm-hmm.
and I would rule that he took an attack.
Mm-hmm. That's my plan. I just was I didn't
Well,
know if he would still take damage on his turn, so he would keep his
but
rage.
do you have to roll something to even know that you would know that that would break him out of that?
I hung
Yeah, I
around
think
a lot of I
we'll
hung
have a
around a
roll.
lot of druids and did all that stuff, so I've seen this before. People turn to
How
themselves into eels
convenient.
for sexual things and all sorts of great crazy stuff.
So they have disadvantage on magic attacks, and they have an AC of 17 or greater. So that's what we're up against, guys.
Dude, you can't be doing that. Oh, is this what you've learned from our fight?
Well, I just missed with a 16, and we've seen the
Oh, okay.
disadvantage on the magic attacks.
I thought you
All
looked
right.
up their stat block.
No, no, no. I'm just telling you what's on the
Yeah,
in the chat
that's
box.
just what that's what you've discovered. Just
That's
Yes.
through.
information in the chat box.
Yep.
Gotcha, bro. Gotcha, bro.
All right,
Cheap
Irina, what you
fuck.
got?
Okay. Um,
Come on, Irina, kill this
I
bitch.
think Irina first is going to do her bonus action rally and try to throw a few temporary hit points to Celine.
Oh,
There you
there we
go.
go.
Nice.
So,
Rally. So is she
Use that full character sheet.
Champion fighter. Is that
she's a
okay.
battle master.
Oh, battle master.
Battle master,
Heck.
yeah. Battle
Right.
Battle masters are so dope.
So I'm gonna do the dice over Celine, correct?
Yeah.
Do I roll that?
Yeah. Sure.
Nice.
10 hit points.
Thank you,
Dude,
thank you.
9?
No,
That's
no,
max.
that's it.
No, it's not. Close.
That's all I need to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
You still have
It worked.
that was your bonus is done.
When you do that, Zlatan says, "Come on, Irina." Oh, I swear.
And you get an advantage attack. Well, I guess it's not advantage because you're a frog.
No. So then she's going to look at Bella and she's gonna scream, "How do you know me, bitch?" And she's going to roll the dice
Yeah.
over top of her.
Yes.
And missed.
Awesome.
And I missed.
Oh,
I love the role
that was
play.
killer, though. I
That
did
was
too.
good stuff.
You know me.
Excellent.
Oh, shit.
Irina's
Y'all.
at the ugly bitch convention.
What you got, y'all?
So we're hearing the lightning outside. These are still looking pretty decent, right? Both of them.
Yep. Yeah, the one has barely been touched.
Oh shit.
It says healthy on her, but I did 1 point of damage to her. I don't know why it says healthy.
I don't know.
I guess 1 point is healthy.
I guess one point out of that many is not that big a deal.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm gonna take another step back.
He's gonna run away.
I'm gonna put bless on Irina, Reverend, and Celine.
Okay.
All right.
Jad could have used that on his saving throw earlier.
Yeah, Jad talked shit to me when I took a spell last time.
Oh,
He
he
talks shit
did.
to everybody. He said he was going to shove Calamus up my butt.
He's the main eventer of the group.
Main eventer.
He's only what?
I'm gonna do for
The
all
main
my
Main
eventer.
eventer.
Doesn't like people stealing his limelight.
All right. So, what you got, Rev?
All right. I think I am going to. I think I'm going to turn my back and look like I'm going to heal Oglethorpe. Only I'm going to
Art.
kind of turn my head to the side and look, and I'm going to cast Silence again.
Okay.
Silence the toad.
Somebody shut that toad up.
Oglethorpe can read lips, and he says, "Ribbit."
So with a 19 on my perception, I'm going to counter that silent spell.
God damn, man. Damn.
And that is done by Bella, the one
Oh my
closest to you.
god.
So she's used two of those,
Counterspell.
Yep.
and okay.
Counterspell's a pain in the dick.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It's a pain in the dick.
Yep.
It
I'm
didn't come up
getting you
with us.
fuckers back for 3
Dude,
long
we
years of
didn't
misery.
That's not.
we didn't use counterspell 3 times in 3 years.
Bullshit. You used
Man.
it like 2 times.
I don't think I used it but twice.
I don't believe that. You're crazy.
I think that's true.
You crazy, man.
Roll the tape.
You
Roll
crazy.
the tape.
Crazy.
You
Roll the
crazy,
tape.
man.
Put a tranquilizer in somebody's neck.
Ackless.
John, you're
Your
John,
neck. That was awesome.
John, your homework for this week is to go back through 3 years of and find out.
Times in one episode.
You crazy,
All right,
man.
it's just one of those for me. It's like the fact that
Can't
it's
have
happened
it
to
at
me
once.
twice in a row. I just didn't know that like other spells were cast between then, so I was confused by it.
I like you, man, but you crazy.
So, Jared, Atlas just rolled an Arcana check. Would you say he knows that attacking the toad would break the spell?
Yeah, I'll give that to you. That's a 20. I'll give that to you.
All right,
In it, so
Ooh,
yeah.
I am.
I was
Yeah.
going to ask. And Jide is gets pretty big. Goes to 6'2". I mean, he would fall down to the ground as a frog, wouldn't he?
Nope,
So wouldn't that be
nope, 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 nope.
Giant frog.
it is worth a shot.
All right. Atlas is going to step up, and he is going to dislodge his or
This is
dislocate his
Atlas's.
jaw.
This is Atlas's biggest move
Move.
the entire campaign.
All right,
And
everybody, listen.
And so he's gonna like dislodge his jaw like a snake about to eat. And he is going to just blast Bella and Jide with his poison breath. It's a 15-foot cone. I know we can angle it. So
Okay.
I'm not
Yeah,
going
you
to draw
got
it.
that. You got that.
It's not a spell. Damn it.
And
Jide
Jide
Still
says,
succeeded.
magical effect.
Yeah, but she
But still, it takes half damage, though, right?
still takes half damage.
Nice. Way to
So Jide reverts to his form,
still raging.
and he
still
crushes
raging
his sunglasses under his weight.
because he
Even
just
more
took some
pissed
damage.
off.
Because he took damage. The damage spilled over and hit him. The toad only had 1 hit point. Jide, Atlas, you have half speed, correct?
I do have half speed. Shit.
You are right there.
I am right there.
Dude, that was huge, though. That was humongous.
That was big.
Big
When
time. Way to go, Atlas. That was
Tide
smart.
comes back and he doesn't have his do rag and his glasses on, we all see his big ass bald head with his.
His tan line off.
He actually landed on his glasses.
Baby blue eyes.
Salim.
Salim, single-minded focus on this hag. He is gonna step up. He's gonna push through there,
Atlas is okay with this.
Okay.
and
You get the
thank you all, thank you very much. And he will trim her down on her head. They tried.
Rolled right off that
Well,
natural.
Steps at the top.
Are you blessed? Did somebody bless you?
Oh yeah, I'm blessed.
Yep,
Yeah,
just
bless him.
crashes.
Salim is
Ducks
too.
out of the way.
But that's his turn.
Who all's blessed?
Raylan, Irina, and Celine.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Edward Jide, you are up first.
Oh, I'm back in the saddle. you on the if you can't ride the big dogs, you better stay on the porch. You know what I'm saying?
He's got extra warts on the back of his arms and hands.
I wish I could see Joe Bob's face when he's doing this voice. You know, he's got that mouth that
Joe Bob, turn your camera on. Turn your camera on. Let's see this.
Oh,
Joe Man has. That mouth is like it's almost a rectangle, squarish kind of shape when he talks like
Oh
that.
yeah.
let's see. He is going to once again go with his claws, attacking with advantage. And claw one, spoo. Come on, hit.
That's a hit.
Oh, wrong one. There we go. Damage. And claw two. Disadvantage. Come on, natty or something. Anything.
It's a hit.
2 attacks.
19.
With the claws.
Oh,
With
okay,
the,
that's
yeah, when
cool.
he does that
That's cool.
primal savagery thing.
Ooh.
Oh, I see. Heavy.
Oh,
3 points of damage.
you're starting to leak now, ain't you? Getting a few
Starting to
holes
leak.
put in there.
Uh,
And that is his turn.
Egg
Braylon.
juice.
Some hag juice drip.
Think yeah, I will just swing at the hag.
I put it. Jacob.
That's a miss.
And then I will bonus action healing word. We'll get Celine this time. Oh wait, I gotta put my other effect on.
Eckles again. All right.
Yep.
I think Oglethorpe I skipped.
Now remember, it changes every round.
Yeah, I know, but
Just feels that way.
On 4.
Cast and frostbite. Yep.
Success.
That's about what I thought. And Eckles is going to take a couple of steps back to there.
Okay. Oglethorpe.
all right. Oglethorpe, after the beating he's taken by that lightning bolt and all that good stuff, and the sleep and all that, it's like, enough of this insolence. Your family has broken my heart. And he's going to cast magic missile at this one. I've got to have an effect for all 3 dice, so I have to keep rolling it. So here we go. 7 points of damage. 1, 2, 1. Terrible.
Jesus.
All right. So that's it for that. He will do that. And let's see. Hmm. She hasn't moved, so. All right, that's his turn.
Okay. Zlatan. Zlatan Miroslav. Paging Dr. Miroslav.
Zlatan Miroslav.
Paging Master Herman. Paging Master Herman.
Going to walk up around this cart. Get
Mr.
up
Herman.
here. Going to. I mentioned before that he had ignited his shillelagh on his. He's
Yep.
going to swing it.
He's swinging.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Hang on. Who are you swinging your shillelagh at? Because you are not in melee range with anyone except for Salim and Reverend Raylan.
Boo.
Oh, I thought I could get up in there.
You can right here, maybe.
You can take another step.
He's not
I
wrong.
didn't realize Celine was in my way. I didn't zoom in on the map well enough.
You can go to there and do it.
Well, I don't think I can go there.
It's like, but it's like small little. It's like little shit. It's you can
Pick
tell
it
you what
over and shit.
you
It's
Difficult
a
can have
terrain,
some
but
fun with
not.
it.
Yeah.
It's small
Table.
dicks and nuts. Oh,
I need you to give me. I need you to give me a dexterity. No, just kidding. You're there. You're good. So roll your damage.
Well, I wouldn't have advantage if I'm there.
you're not
Did
gonna have an
you roll
advantage
with
anyway.
advantage?
You broke
you
your
didn't
damage.
you didn't roll advantage anyway.
I rolled with advantage.
Oh, you
Yeah,
rolled
he
with
did.
advantage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
dropped to
okay.
two.
So
Yeah.
re-roll an attack. If you want to go there, you can re-roll an attack, or you can go over to this other one and
All right.
roll an attack.
Or
All right.
you can attack Celine with that.
Advantage.
You can attack Salim with
Well,
advantage if
he
you
did
want.
roll advantage, so that means that he's in league with the hags.
I think he attacked.
Natty 20.
Oh,
Miss.
right off the 20.
It's always something.
God
Damn it.
And now I can't use my fucking archer because I'm too close.
You can shoot the other one.
But he'd still
You
be.
can do it. You just a disadvantage. You can still shoot it.
I'll shoot the other one with my archer.
He'd still have disadvantage because he's in
Yeah,
melee with
but
another.
it's just a disadvantage though.
Is that true? I can't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you're
can't
in melee.
yeah. You
Ophelia
can shoot.
with
It's
the.
just disadvantage.
You can shoot. It's just a disadvantage. And
All
Jared's
You
got
right.
should
that
have
thing
shot
that you
before
might
you got
hit
in there.
somebody.
I'll do that with my
You can shoot it,
archer.
but it's a disadvantage.
Yeah. Might as well just shoot the
Yes.
same one. Yeah.
All right. I mean,
Man,
again, I've done, I think, zero damage this entire fight. I haven't hit anybody yet.
touch.
All I know is there are four of you lined up. I don't know how many third level spells I've used, but I'm going to find out directly.
You use a
I
lot
don't
of
see how
counter
you can
spells.
get us.
And, her.
It's
I know.
in your way, right?
It's a staircase.
I can't
It's like
step right
a
there.
step up. Yeah,
You're
Oh,
in
there's
a
a
wall.
wall.
step.
You're
Yeah,
in a
there's a
wall.
open staircase.
Irina.
It's like 2 steps up. He could do it.
Irina.
I mean, come on.
Okay.
She's going to she's gonna throw a little rally over towards Oglethorpe
Oh,
All right.
and
yes. Thank
get
God.
him some.
Thank you. I need them because this lightning bolt's gonna take them all.
7 points. I don't. I have to look. I have to look at how many. See how many of her spells I've used. You might
It's
be in
lightning.
luck.
She's lightning bolted and counter spelled, so it's at least two. But
I
you might
love you, dear, like my daughter. If I had a daughter, I wish it would be you.
I'm quite fond of you as well, Oglethorpe. She is going to.
Like,
Oh wait,
no, not in that way. Not in that way, you sick fucking DM.
You can roll again since
Sick
you should have had
bastard.
advantage. So just roll
advantage.
again.
She's like my daughter.
There you go.
Oh, that's a hit.
All right, and then she's gonna be done.
Damn, 11 points of damage. That's good.
Bella Sunbane is up. What's she gonna do? What's she
She should probably run away. We're about to kill her.
Yeah, she's gonna rest. Take a nap.
All right. She starts to wiggle and waggle her fingers, muttering a few incantations. And Irina, in your mind, you see a vision
Oh
of
no.
you, of yourself, in Strahd,
Oh no.
standing at an altar,
I don't like this
about to
vision.
be about to be married.
Oh no.
I need
Maddie?
you to give me. I need to give you a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh no. What is this?
Some magic voodoo bullshit right here.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yep. frightened
Oh no.
as you're seeing one of your worst fears. You didn't even realize that of marrying Strahd, but you are indeed. It terrifies you, just the thought of it. All right. Oh, I put that
Does
on
she
the
have to
floor.
run? Unless on or on her turn.
On her turn, yeah.
I
I
thought it
thought
was
you had
because you
my
just
unique
can't get
reaction.
closer and
You
it's
can't get any
disadvantage.
closer. Yeah. So
That's
it's
fear or something like that.
yep.
It's different.
Oh.
So you're frightened.
So what does that mean?
It's gonna have, you'll have disadvantage on attack rolls. You can't get closer to her. You are particularly afraid of Bella Sunbane at the moment.
Nice.
All
But you
right.
can still attack from where you are. You just won't get advantage when you flank, and if you're not
Yeah,
flanking, you'll
it'll
get
just be a straight.
disadvantage.
Yeah, it'll just be a straight number. This one has used a lightning bolt. It has used
Counterspell.
counterspell,
6 or 8 times.
and it has used a bestow curse. So it has used up all of its third level spells.
Oh, thank
Yes.
God. Oh no.
So
It does have a fourth level spell slot.
No.
Oh. Cosmic brew. It's gonna use cosmic brew.
Nope.
Gonna use lightning bolt.
The
cast
electricity sparkles from her fingertips.
See y'all later.
Oh man, it's a straight line too.
We'll
Yeah.
see you in the mist soon enough.
We're all dead. We're all dead. All of it.
Yeah.
holy shit.
This is a
Jeez.
TPK.
Succeed, fail,
Oh, that should not have.
succeed,
Jide should not be targeted.
fail.
Ooh, I failed. Oglethorpe failed. He's dead.
So
He might be dead dead.
Salim and Raylan succeeded.
He might be dead.
So that's
You
half
got some
damage
temp
on
hit
this.
points.
Those temp hit
Success will be
points
half.
might save my life. They might save my life.
Here we go. 8d6 damage.
Oh,
Bye.
fuck.
Bye.
Oh, fuck.
Unless it's all ones.
Oh my god,
Oh,
they're all
my
sixes and the
God.
fives.
Oh, my God. 40 points of damage. I'm dead dead.
Oh
I'm
my
dead dead. I'm dead dead.
instant
Oh,
death.
Oglethorpe got instant death.
I am dead dead.
Miroslav dead.
Oh, my
Raylan heavy.
God.
Salim
I have one hit point left.
system shock for Reverend Raylan. And Oglethorpe falls again. Just the lightning bolt hits all four of you, and it slams into Oglethorpe, and it picks his old decrepit body up off the floor, over that little crate or whatever that is,
Kind of like
slams
the
him into the
Emperor.
wall, slams him into the wall, and he just goes down onto that crate,
Oh.
completely limp.
Oh.
And
Kind of like Force Lightning, like the Emperor.
yeah, exactly,
Oh, my
exactly.
God. That's amazing.
It's
That's
twitching from the lightning.
And
Ah.
Oglethorpe expires instant death.
What the
We will see you next week.
fuck?
No.
Fuck
Damn.
you! Fuck you,
Oh
motherfucker! I can tell you right now, Oglethorpe will not be coming back. So he's dead.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna bring him back?
Yeah. Nope. Nope. Dead is
Okay.
dead. That's how I play this game. So
All right.
I hate it, but
You know, you just have to pay for
well,
it. You know how
we'll
it is.
see. We'll see.
We'll
We'll see what
discuss
the
it.
payment
We
is.
can
I
discuss
tell you
it.
what,
We
if
can
I can
discuss
get something like Railton that insignificant and ridiculous, I will come back.
Here's the thing. I've got all of the dark gifts that you could ever get. For each one of you, specific to
Okay.
each of you. I've already got them all written
All
up.
right.
So,
Well, let's see.
yeah, yeah.
Tempt me. Tempt me. We'll
Well,
see.
Stephen,
Good luck. Yeah,
I'm finally gonna get to use my channel divinity control undead. I'm gonna bring you back to life.
Oh, will I still have my spells and shit?
No, but I'm gonna use you as my servant.
just be a zombie.
That's cool. I'll do that.
So,
I
so
will
Irina
exposition with him.
Irina's
Now,
alive.
how in the world? Well, how in the world will I write this journal if I'm dead? Maybe I should write the one after this one
So
because I died.
here's where we are.
Holy shit.
Ed Jide is up. He's got 7 wounds. Reverend Raylan, wounds out of 23 hit points, and he's got system shock, no reactions. Aklis, who's been keeps running away from all the danger, has got 5 wounds out of 34.
Atlas is our
Thorpe is unconscious and prone. And
Oh,
permanently
he's
dead.
dead. Oglethorpe is dead, dead,
Dead.
dead.
Zlatan is unconscious and prone and dying. Irina is frightened. She is fully healthy with 5 temp hit points. You've got 2 hags in the room with you, and you've got one
One of them has to
outside.
be touched.
And Celine and y'all is fully healthy. So y'all, I take it you can't be using your temp hit point thing that gets temp hit points every round.
It's a channel divinity, and we hadn't rested after the last time I used.
Yeah, you can only use it once per short rest.
Mm,
Yep, at
mm,
that
mm.
lower level till you get to sixth
Zlatan,
level
you
or
don't
something.
have any of your beasts or shadows or anything.
Slime's dead.
Well, but before this though,
Well, the shadow isn't very good against undead creatures, is my impression, but maybe I'm wrong.
They're not undead.
They're not undead. They're hags.
well,
Hags
they're
are
not
They're not.
undead.
undead.
They're
They're
hag.
fiends.
Nah, they're
I thought they
fiends.
were undead.
No, hags
They
are
got
not undead.
horns,
They're
dude.
fiends.
Well, I thought they were. That's why I haven't brought him out. But
Nope. They are fey fiends.
Dude, Miroslav just killed Oglethorpe.
No, I'm gonna correct that and tell you that I just killed Oglethorpe.
I know I'm joking, but if he had brought his fucking little Groot out, then maybe.
Groot.
Yeah, I'm just joking. I'm kidding.
Guys, that's a fun episode.
That
But
was
we
fun.
got a
That was
long
very
way to
fun.
go. Got a
Yeah,
long way to
this still could be a TPK
go. It's still
oh,
is.
very easily.
this has got TPK
This is.
written all over.
I
Because
mean,
we
Raylan.
don't know what's outside the door. We don't know. I mean, depending on
One of these hags just
Raylan, go
gonna
ahead.
have to just look at me and I'm dead.
Before we get any further, I need to say this. Raylan, next episode, you've got to be Prince playing Purple Rain in the rain at the Super Bowl.
Can we make it rain
This
harder?
next session. Yes, can we make it rain harder? Because you got to fucking bring everybody back to life. All right, except for me, of course.
He's got
But
to keep
you
himself
have
alive.
got. Well, he's still got hit points, doesn't he? He's not that far
He's got a
down.
few,
Got
but not
4.
many.
Yeah, you dude, you got to fucking get these guys back up to keep it from being TPK. So think Prince. Go watch that Super Bowl performance by Prince where he's
God, it was incredible.
it's the
Incredible.
best one ever of all time. Of all time. They
Yep.
said, "Dude, you want to have like a canopy or something over you because it's raining?" He's like, "No, can you make it rain harder?
Can you make it rain harder?
Can you make it rain harder?" Best ever.
I think he was
That was
actually
amazing
singing.
though.
I don't think he was lip syncing either.
Oh hell no, he
No,
wasn't.
not at all, dude.
He never lip
No.
Prince is
synced in his
Was
life.
he the
greatest of all
last one
time.
who didn't lip sync the Super Bowl? That's a good trivia.
He was the
He's not one of
greatest of
those.
all
He's not
time.
one of those ugly bitch convention chicks that just stands.
Yeah, them fake bitches, you know, man.
I tell you what, I was it was the
That's a great episode.
second concert I ever saw was Prince and the Revolution, Purple
Oh
Rain.
my god, I'm
It
so
was amazing.
jelly.
I mean,
I'm so
that was.
jealous,
I mean,
man.
God, that weekend was, or that back to back weekends, Prince tour and Bruce Springsteen on Born on the USA tour
Oh
That's a
wow.
hell of a
at
weekend.
Rupp Arena. That
Holy
was
shit.
incredible.
You cannot top that, dude. You can't
No,
top
it's
that.
amazing. There's never. I
It's
mean,
it's
it's just
untoppable.
no.
Yeah.
I did
All
the
right,
whole
guys.
weekend at Riverbend for no
Kansas.
Rat.
no what changes in attitudes, changes in latitudes. What's that guy's name? Jimmy Buffett.
Ringer.
Yeah, I did the whole Jimmy
Ringer.
Buffett weekend at Riverbend.
So Mark Wampler and I went to the Jimmy Buffett show, Cardinal Stadium in Louisville, and we had some of you have probably heard this story before.
Did you tear
We
down the
had this
banners?
no, we had this baggie full of big fat hog leg joints. We're ready to just unleash, you know. And we get there, we sit down in our seats, and I turn around, and of all people that are behind us, it's the parents of the girl that I'm dating at the time.
Just
And
pass
they
him a.
sat there.
Oh, that's
We
awesome,
sat
man.
there with that bag of fatties and did not partake the entire
No,
night.
that's
You should,
bullshit. I know that Womp did it anyway because that's how. I think he probably went snuck off and did it anyway because he was
man,
reeking of fucking ganja.
probably that you didn't because they probably would have partaken with you,
They probably would have done
Yeah,
it
they
with us,
probably
but
would
I
and
have.
then
was
you would have
young.
ended up marrying her
I was
instead.
years old, you know. I didn't know.
You might have never met Scarlett because of
That's
that.
true. That's true. And Nissa Harmon. That's who that was. Good times.
I
All
don't
right,
know. I
guys.
don't know her. I don't know her parents, but I'm not sure that they were going to be on board with that. But maybe I'm wrong. I know Anissa. I don't know her parents. But
Probably not.
All
Guys,
right.
y'all have a good one. We'll see you
Hey,
next.
everybody have a great week.
We will see you next week.
Yeah.
Well done, everybody.
Like,
Bye.